Okay, 101.7 FM so ani Ghana de Shemaima yamamunyi na achi enenumre ebra so se de abrabo padwumadi ebremo abrabo padwumadi e abrabo mu nkomo enti obra na wo bono Bible aka e wo Isaiah chapter 4 verse 6 wose nimdi a meman ninti wo mo yira se wonim nimdi a e ya wo won twetwede wabrabo no eto ape e ma wontimi nkowanim nanso wuti abrabo padwumadi a ye de nimdi fo ba na wo mo ne aba be kasa na kasa ne mu no Bible see yenye good listeners so yenye quick to listen na yenye slow to talk enti da bia na se wutimi eye na sem hia se utia eye pa afi se wubie wano se wo kasa de wunim dadado na wo ka na so se utia wutimi sua bibia wunim wo difference wo mu no se wo ye good listener wo ye obi a wutia asemo a wo sa nipa no da bia wunya bibia wunim eka de wo dada na ho ba wo ye obi a da bia wo kasa de wo ho no anase de ekuta wo no eno a na wugye mu enu nti na wapem enti metu for say the Bible kan o book of James no say be quick to listen but be slow to talk no what is our principle no ebeba obra na ebre bia no ubesua bibia ka ne wo no ho na watai aka wono atomu na aboa wo ama bibia ko efi say Proverbs kran so kra kan wo ba bi say obi a won kasa no se bi wonim nyansa kra ye bu no se wo ye nyansafo na emom no so obie na no kasa de free na no mu ba no ena me yehu sese bia wo ye jimifo anaso wo nyansani enti ansa na bebie wano aka bibi no na ekire se ade na wo ka no wonnim enti yenhwe se ye betie da bia ye tie sa na bebo enti abrabo padwumadi ye de abase tie bi na efa bi bo obra fa bo ebi ebo ompoma no na fa bi ebo wontoma nso ano na wo pona no se de Israel for ebra breso ye na death spirit ni etwamu no na womo de blood of the lamp no ebo eprona no no nti oduru ho no no watwam na ebo ho na aye bambo amount enti se tibonkoso etwamu a ignorance etwamu a wontimi enwura wodem efese wonim se woye nimdefo ena wonimde enso a wotimi do anam osisi ye die wonim sen wo no wota abaye nakoa wobetimi aye a servant of someone who knows more than you die enti a ye ko obi besie school a unhu no cheche ni gyan nim no oche yade ne se ocheche ni no nim bibia ye nim enu nti na wogina ho no enka woni nim bibia woni nim die ye pepepe anka mo nyina mo gina nim ho ono gina nim ofise onim bibia wonim ti wo te wo se da be ya wo beti eti edroba padwumadi se na watena se na wati na aboawo na ebedrum rebi na wonso waba be ye teacher ni na wogina nim na wo kire na enkrofo eti ebi se ebra no no da bia wo penim die eka wabrabo ho ya frame AKOSUA ABOAGYE ubetimi ya frame AKOSUA nshira medamu nyina sema ma kwa baba abrabo padwumadi so ubetimi ahweme live ewo Facebook live no okay 101.7 Facebook live okay 101.7 ena so pesa wo hweme live nso ewo YouTube nso okay 101.7 YouTube okay 101.7 me producers ya Father Dixon Isaac Owusu Ediomi Obia ena frema mo social media no na tiechiri ekeka niema esiani ekamanti ene de adesua nchekere abrabo mu nkomo ene ye babedie me no miro nyina mesua bibi afiri wo nchen na wo nso wasua bibi afiri me nchen ti me mo akwaba eba abrabo pa edwumadie so ene enumre And then message amedi Emma wono crises are a part of life. Crises are a part of life. Abrabono e won krobata bebre. Na baby awudru na niema mu aye prekesen no. I say things don't make sense. Eniema unhye den hunti ase wo mu no. Eka abrabono ho. Eka abrabono ho nene me ka wo say ye ne Professor Joseph Osafo Adu our clinical psychologist or sounds you in your miss of war. Yene ne betwitwe nkomo wa ha ne afie bibi e friend the meaning of life. Yenim say France ebra pandemic ebre no so ye no coronavirus anase COVID-19 no crisis ne ba ye no eniema bia ne ye de ye ho to so no eniema nyina ahwere ye na hwe ye na mebi ma ye empty na mebi ma to apifi say isolation wo hyedem ye say wuntimi mpie na wo ye partial lockdown kora ba ye nhwe atete enti ensunsanso de bre na manipa bebrebu so say na ni abrabo no kora ye den ya ena bibitimi betwam na afedie ade bia niema bia ye woni daso na bia na ade hoahoa ho no na saade no eni hobiem eti ene ne topic a ye ba be ka ho asem na motivational message and as inspirational message a me de mawo na me no mi ni esua bibia free mu no eye crisis are a part of life. Ye free Rabbi Dr. Miles Moreau wonya ne baby call or your Bible teacher or your philosopher or you be a watchro ngoma bebre or your marriage counselor or sansu ye nyame sofo a wonya ne baby call na osi wosua no sabre no na over 13 years old enna osha ho kire Bahamas baby a wo free a wo nemu no busa no ho say na den kura na ye bresa na ahokyere wo mu sa na ye gye ho baby anya dai wonyankopon wodo abrofo na otan ayi abibifo ana enti okone maame ho eno ne maame di nkomo na ne maame ka kire ne say Miles memo aso ate say ewo mu se waba beto ha wo ne abinidie mu de nenso enka ho saa enye se ya ne be ya kwakosi awieye eniema ebetimi asesa eniema betimi aten ne mom ejina wo so ade na ato ye no anaso ohia na ewo mu no wobetimi amana motivate you ebehye wo nkran anaso obema ohia no aka wahye wobetimi atena wo no complain you complain and you mema na wo de wo kasa kasa na wa bosobo no make excuses anaso obekasa sa crisis na maba betomu no mebusa me ho se de mabetomi bibi wo ho a metimi ayede afa ho a na de wo tumi wo so no waye na aboa mo otimi akowani mti wo se wo ma me kan asem twe no so eyampa o ebi se ye neighborhood baby ayetie me ho nkrofo bi a omu nyina na omu ne ye ya na wa ha ene ebi abrabo asesa ebi nso de ato apen eno nche se nyame do wo mo sen yen omu no make different choices omu sisi gina ye bi asa gina ye no eden sesa na se turn around bi bae etobusa na wo se ne menso so sa wo hawo ne abinidi a medamu wo hia busua ye de maba betumi bibi wo ho a maye madwen se meye de afa ho ana no se ampa na me yakwada manya mfie dumiensa na so me ye madwen se meye hu bibi se me maame aka kire me se metimi asesa me hyebre ebra mebo abrabo pase de ye uti abrabo padwumedie dia ene obeye ne saa nti die di kan oma ode hye na dwene mu se we eye temporary eye fleeting ade na wo fa mu ne no eye ade ebetwam eye seasonal said the Ecclesiastes kan say se wo hwe a ewie yasi bibia e wo ne bre no saa enetie a time to die a time to be born a time to sow a time to harvest ni nyina saa netie it won say ene entwem bibi wo ha metimi aye orofo minim enne de wakwakotomu ye wo sa wapem asa ye wo sa wo nko na saa wo hawo no wafa mu owi ase da bi nye wo nko na wodi kan a wafa saa wo hawo ne mu wo bia fade mu oya esen wo na mom ejina kwa befa so hu saa wo hawo na sa benedie no wo betimi ahwe ne se eye wo nkwa awieye ana betimi hu se eye wo nkwa ahyase emfa ho ne din a eyo se eye wadamfo bi ne din hwamo wo kunu bi na agya wo yiri bi na agya wo sika bi na ato ape ana se bi adwuma bi ne yeyi wadie se covid ba ye afedi adwuma ma no ejina ye fra bi o perspective our attitude the way you respond to something se wo hu ne se ade we de mapem de a ene wabrabo no wapem ampa ewi se eno na wagye atum ena bible so aka se as a man thinks in his heart so is he etidi awodwene na sa na wabrabo be ana be hu se no mebusa me ho se is there a way out bibi wo ho a metimi aye kwan bi da baby is there something that I can do bibi wo metimi aye ana se wonya sa man se sa a shift no a on sa dane kakra bi no a na eche se nsesa betimi aba nti wo busa ho sa question na wo se eye bibi a obetimi aye hu bibi eye bibi a meka ho eye bibi a etwam dia then the second point is wo busa ho se sa bre ya megina hempempen ya no enye de mi benya no chena enye de enu etwa mu bibi wo ho a enne metimi aye ana na fe o identify options wo hwe akwanya bi edada ho yemfa ne se yi wadi a na fe wa hyase e chiro application letters na wo de ma companies wo yi wo namfofo asotese se wunya adwuma wo beye ɛna adwuma bie ne ho ɛyɛ ketewa ma wo efisɛ wo wani abere a wo pese wo ye bibi enti na wa hyase na wo de mankrofo na wo busabusa ɛno ya namotu a wo tu efisɛ wo gidie sɛ wo tu anamo no a wo betimi nyame betimi abie kwan bi ama wo anase bibi wo ho a wo nso betimi aye ɛna de to so miensa bibi wo ho obi betimi aye aboa wa na wo hwe nipa atwa ho hia nipa bi a wonim wo mo a wo betimi contact obi tere bi a na desre fere ampa but udru ha ne abinidie mu a se wo ma wa pre no o pride ne ba fom kakra na wutimi busa se wo hia moa na ukọ obi a wonim nanim a wugidi se nipa no betimi aboa wo risk na wo take betimi abasa nipa no beboa betimi abasa nipa no moa na enso wotu anamo the bible si gidi anwuma ne akiri ne gidi hunu enti wuntimi nte nanka se mi wo gidi ntimi de mensa hye me damrifam a wuntu anamo ebra wakwakoto hawo ene abinidiem ubetu anamo bi ede afa ho esa anamo na ubetu no wunnim ne ebepie mu aba wunnim ne ebeye de to so miensa eya memo aba mu ade na wo pene se wunyae a mema ne nkasa wapema na so wawie ya no obi be sie keep on keeping on kosoa ne koso kosoa ne koso se ne ye wura bi bo ne kosoa ne koso onyame be yetin kwamui eni daso nyina nsaye kosoa na koso onyame be yetin kwamui die eni daso ma obia keep on keeping on no enti kosoa koso wotofo asore wokọ ha no wanya adwuma na menka se mekọ ha manya nti na wa obi say you raise your hands in despair na ye wo se eno ano ne da bi kosoa ne koso se epunu we moto ya epunu we ebebie se wo be kai Joseph ebra no wo prison ho no ka bera no ne akwa na no ka no ho no a o interpreti wo mu dream ma no ka kire wo se mokwae a monkai me wo mokwae no wo mankai no ho no na che se disappointment by but ebre bi so ya Potiphar no ankasa koso daye a enkrofo no esande na no ye ne eba enti se wokọ ka kire obi na nipa no kase adwuma ne bi ni ho ana se wontimi moa wo abemoa ba mu ebi adaachi bi Potiphar bi beso daye ama na kai wo se na wo se wo pa adwuma bi eti ma oba mu koso aka ye feri ho wo bu a wo to haw mu na ho kyem na me fere hwan ekom na de wo no fere hwan ejai ahantan no eye wabrabo obra ne wa abo wo kasa no ebetua wo bills ama wana na kasa no betua wo school fees entua wo school fees nti nipa de obeye bia nipa beka asem ombeka ho asem enti ye de wan kasa bebo yi fare ne to baabi ne tu gidi anamo na no na nyame beta wochi ama ebie puru bia ma office se wanka wasema ma nipa ehu se de wo hia ni a ebi akwanya bi kra ba ye bebu nipa foforo din na enso se wo de to ho a anase wo application letter bi a wo de akwakoto baabi no na wo hwe ni mu se bibi nsu papa bi betimi asi na etimi aboawo enna de to so enan hwe wo capacity no etore bi na adwuma na wonya bi na so betimi a volunteer e wo baabi ebi kra na asori wo mo adwuma bi wo hese so wo mo ye obetimi de ho akwakodom na wo ye bi nkakra anase obi adwuma bi a wo ye obetimi a volunteer so mitifie menya hwe nti wo de ma me meboawo saa de nketenkete na wo ye no wonya experience bi se wiase bi na wo ye waste experience bi na wo ye waste wunua bi na eton ade ne so ene ma metena na menso so mu kakra so me de miniska me de betua o ka so wanya hwe wote wona enkrofo to ade na wo hwe no na no wunya nimde bi afa wonti volunteer obi ani wa wo kɔ ne nkyɛn sɛ wo pɛ sɛ wo som for free a wo bɛpam wo ba bi ani wa kɔ wo sɛ me pɛ sɛ me serve for free mo de ma mo ntua me kama mo enya me hwe a obi anya bisa nko pɛ but ubenya experience bi a sikantimento na eno ede nkakra saa no na fe wo ho an se akwanya bi abia ma me pese wo ti ase se ekukruhwe ase ka abrabɔ ho etore bi aniema bi betimi abo ebema the big blows of life ebema wankasa wani su bebrew but eno nkyere se wabrabɔ no wapem wo nkwan die na wo wade ye wo steps bi niam na mo to bi abetimi etu nkakra ebe checheche se denara boshe no ebebem efise nipa ba ko ne hu ayi obi anabamu mu ewiase de ne hu kese pa ayi obi anabamu mu wo hwe ase na wasore ohwe ase na wasore nipa nyina ka bembu sem no na ode ode na no ka papa nipa nyina ka se enye ye no se medie be ye nipa nyina ka sa de ato ape no se da bi eni da so ho enti kansem papa efa wo hyebre ho menhwe ne wo fa mu saa bre ne ma ne nko na wano efi se wo so wo de enkwa ne yowu ahye yanum na de wo de beye adwuma nanu na wo bedie entifo no kan enkwasem wo bi wananu masem nyina ya abamubuo eti wo gidie na motuo na wutu no wo wes na sabotage wo actions no won wo tu gidie na mo but wano ne wadwene no wo thoughts ene wo wes ne nyina e contradict wo gidie na motuo no na se wo gidie no enye gidie papa bia evisa se wo doubt de wontimi nya de papa bia mfiri nyankopon ho etifo no kansem papa fa wano gidi se bibi papa bi beba adwuma ne menya bi dachi menya bema papa bi menya wo yere papa bi eniema bekoyie madwuma betumpon fa wano kansem papa e fa wankasa ho na abambuo nsem bebrebe no a eda wano ada bia aya abamubuo da bia ye complain no yito nche na de twa to kora no show gratitude ye kan gratitude a ene se ade kakra bi a wo bia wo da nyame ase wo ho enti ma mentumre na menkyerese wo sori anopa enkwanya wo dia eti se nyankopon de ache wo no mpo se Ewrade meda wase so ama de pa ache me meda wase se wa ma me nkwa sa appreciation na wo show no eche sa ade ne sombo ma meda wase se me wa hoden meda wase se metimi nante meda wase se me nya nsuo nom meda wase se me wo onua bi wo ho meda wase se me wo yire bi wo ho meda wase se me wo adamfo bi wo de nyame se a life of gratitude every said ya wo won so am wani anso a ebeye din se wonya bibi kra behu se bibi papa bi ba enu nti bomode a se obema aseda ewo wonum saa aseda wo wonum saa wonya ikada ne wo wono de wo hu no enkwa empomden nipa kakra wo life mu anamoto bi a wotu Ewrade meda wase se ne me koye me de krata ekoma omo giye ma u favor bi entoso mame na wo kọ na wo de wano adwuma yi menya na wo kansem papa e de fa wo ho mo amoye too negative da bia nsem afiri mo no ba wankasa wadome wabrabo obi wa wono wankasa ne bra na wo bono wono wadome na brabo sa wo dome wabrabo a ene enye obi ne kuma ntwibo osia ko wana wodi uti akwakwagira kyerema eti ene mesra wo se kansem papa e fa impo ebra wo kọ abinidie mu ebra wo kọ ne mu odin ebra wo da fam no efi se edua ye twa ne so no kra wo wani da so so obefifa ene enye wu nipa dua ye twa so wo wani da so so obefife na enye wu nipa a wo wonkwa ade achi wo nyame de wonkwa ma wo na echese bibi papa bi ho eti bomodin asa aseda ene da wano nko a kakra bi nso kro na benya no Ewrade meda wase so mama nso ano wonya aduane di Ewrade meda wase wama maduane adi wonya top bi sha Ewrade meda wase so wama matade ya hye Ewrade meda wase saa wo di aseda saa obon se saa gratitude no wano na wo de ka no na so won se sesa wadwene na eboa na ehye wo nkran nti emo aba mu efi se a life of gratitude eno na wo de ebo wo bra eno nti we ni asem a mede ma wo e wa ABRABO padwumadi so se crisis a part of life obetimi abetote bia bi mu anya wo na wo decide ye e ka ho vicissitude of life emframa no ebofa wo bia se wo ye gidi ni o se wo nye gidi ni o e se Yesu Kristo na o hwe the sermon on the mount na wo kan se ne wotie na sema woye no wote se onyansafo a wosini dan wo botan so ena de wonye no ye de wosini dan wo anwiem ena osena emframa jampantrudu bi boy ensuo bi toy wanka se de otena sem a wodi na sem so no wono de emframa ne bi amono anna na emom de wotena sem a wonye no enko ana ensuo jampantrudu ne emframa jampantrudu ne suo ensuo kese no ana se emframa ne boy ma ne dan ne gu fom dabi omumi enu nyina no ne wonu di nyame asem so ene de wonni nyame asem so no wo mu nyina sa mframa bone no ebofa wo mu nti se wo ye gidi ni o se wo nye gidi ni o emframa bone betimi afa wo busa hu se Joseph bone be no ye Daniel bone be no ye de ne koto jatabom Shadrach Meshach na Abednego edu koto ejem so enti se wo gidi ni na wo ye no nche se me de mi wo gidi enti me mfa wo hawo mu eno nya biblical efi se de mu di na chi no Yesu Kristo nkra e kan say in this life you will have troubles, but cheer up because I have overcome the world. Ono de okachire wo no. Wo say wo befa ohaw ne abenedie mu nanso mo akoma nto yem. Efise medi wiase so nkunim. Enti wono na wo ye waje nkwa no kro obai wamfa no ho totroto na nya wo ye na chidi ni fise servant is not different from the master. So wo master fa mu a servant wo nso befam. Eti ya ye nya niam bi ye de dada ye ho e na ye gidi ni a wo mfa haw mu eno no waje nkwa Yesu Kristo na wodi na chinye sa na wo ka kire wo. Wo say in this life you will have troubles. We live in a fallen world. etu chu mu tan amframa jampantrudo no fa ebi befa ho na emom no wo fa pem no esi obotan so enti wo dan enwiri ngufom de ne de esi anwea mu no eno na ebehwe agufom eti wo de na esi botan so ne se esi fa pem a enhihim da na sa fa pem no obekora wo na wo de obekon kakra fa pem no a ne Yesu Kristo na wo sine so no wo no wo hihim wo ye nkonimdefo wo se mawie enti de wo fa mu sabre ya no eye eno ano he ya nkakra saa obetwam na wotwam nso a wobenya woni Nyankopɔn beja mpuni mpu akwanya bi so a wontimi experience sa on the mountain top nanso so wonam valley mu no na wotimi nya sa experience na daachi wo so wotimi de adanse se ampa ye kase Nyankopɔn eye no kwafo a wo ye no kwafo fi se wo amene mu pen amana pagyawo sa wanta amene mu pen obeta aka se onyame ye no kwafo de na wo ye eche so ye no kwafo na de na ba theory as de ekire wo school mu no practical ne se watofom no ama wo so ende wugina ho na wudi adanse wotimi ka se onyame wo ye no kwafo wa yare na ho ato wo no wotimi aka se God is a healer na sa wanko amene mu a untimi experience onyankopon ni monyam ti so pese hu nyame ni monyam a etore bia said David can even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death I will fear no evil because God is with me. It David kraji to mu say obefa valley of the shadow of death you it enafom emodi but was say nyame ne wo ka ne ho nti no enya dia ewu ebetimi afa no we ni message amede ma wo ABRABO padwumadi so ebetimi dia hye ye ho enkran na bibia nso akoyie e dia mememo akwaba eba ABRABO pa edwumadi so Mika usen ABRABO padwumadi ena uguso wutie ewo okay 101.7 FM so ne ye ne Professor Joseph Osafo du Prof wo ye clinical psychologist wono so na ye head of department ye psychology department wo University of Ghana Legon wo nyame sofo wo Pentecost asafo rema enne obeba beka ye nsa biem one de ABRABO pade ye ne kod nakra na enti ye be show the meaning of life obitimi busasa na akosu ABRABO no kra ye de enti ye ba ha kra be ye de ye free himfa enti die kura ne ye brese die enti na sofre no ho ensem die ye ti bebre enti ene no prof oye obi a adwini mu nimdie wa bi wom na ebre kro no anso no wosan ye spiritualist because obi a wogi nyame di bia no na so obi a honhum niema no na ne je ho eti waka psychology ne theology na abomu obeba beboa ye na ama bibia nso atimi edi mu kama na madwenche kakra a mode aba no wo Facebook live no memfa kakra mra na afi min kodwa so tew Emmanuel Kwenu and was say radio we are not getting you on the radio. Oh, I hope so right now the wenya and I near Irene Atisu no was show me live from Kumasi was in your minstrel boy hin Charles so say God richly bless you for your good work ejuma pa wo ye Nana Benyin Afo say akosia good evening, I like your message, please keep it up. And I near Mauna Adote or say I am say radio no nkrofo so munya but I hope say right now the abemu amamo ena yenua Bafo Damwa Williams was show me live from Libya and I was also Eddie in Shirabreme and there was there is no way you raise ubetimi asoro wobra wonhwe fom or say nenso so esesa wokoso Alfred Amega or senior minstrel my sister and or de amen eka ho ena yenua Franka Pia say medawase me hwe ABRABO pa we Steven Amwa Wosinya minshra we tu madane kwaku ni patete. Wose this is what we need ewo ABRABO padwumadi so nya minshra wose ode nchiabre obi wa ha. Enna yenua and Vel say you cannot hate what you want until you start to appreciate it. Most youth are ungrateful and arrogant. Enti woka se ade bia woni gye ho no sa wo tan sa ade no a unya na emom no sa wo show appreciation a ubenya. Eti say appreciate nipa a omo edi yie a omo twa ye ho hia e wo abrabom na ebo Paulina Boahen and o say God bless you my dear. Na yenua Isaac Nana Kwame Nshra and also my sister, God bless you for your good work. Yenua Jacob El Shaddai, and also you are right. Na yenua Sylvester Bafo, and or the army beka wana Sylvester Bafo, and so edene die eba hasi. Yenua Baku Jacob Amo, see please ma, the radio is not coming. And Isaac, almost radio no Emma. Enti people almost radio no Emma. Enti yebeshene ya yehu adwuma amamwai. And Yenya Frank Capi also looking good as usual. Collins Menu and also thank you very much. God bless you. Ike Mensa Gaza also was showing live or very kanunu so ewaha. And Genetofori saying me in shroud. Nana ma precious and so Edin Shra and Ebroye Abdul Maliki and so show me live from AKOSUA. And Yenya Ophelia Nelson Din Shra Brem Cecilia Benya and also so di in Shra Ebreme ewaha say. And usu mensan so sa na ma precious de by Geneto for the buy. Yena Veronica Nunun so edi enshra e buy. Me kan say ABRABO padwumadie no wasuguso awutie ewo okay 101.7 FM so betimi aba be shame live sabre ya ewo Facebook live no Facebook live no okay 101.7 Facebook live okay 101.7 YouTube nso okay 101.7 YouTube okay 101.7 tiene your social media platforms on ye active kese pa anti munyina mombra Facebook live okay 101.7 okay 101.7 ena afenso YouTube nso okay 101.7 ye wienso ya na eda ho your social media platforms no eda ho a ebrebie mu no betimi akwakohwe nti abusuafo nyina no mo nyina momra mo messages ahodo amode befa ha no nso ye behwe na ya ye ho adwuma se de be ya bibia nso ebetimi etumpon kama nti memo akwa baba ABRABO pa edwumadie so this way chocolate drink de wo hia enso share enso de wunya bia na aboa wo ama eniema akoyie this way chocolate drink no papa omanfo di adanse se wunya binom nso a ne kwa we de wo hia sikyire e na wo hia maka bia wo de ya ne se wo begye nso de na wo de ya wo no na bibia nso edi mu ama wo. Enti abrabo padwumedie sene ye moma ye feedback no ye radio no eba na ekwa momfa nche ye but Facebook live ni YouTube de ye live wo ho eti ye ho de oba breakages bia ni baby na se se bia tekwa bia enti ye srem mu nyina momra wo Facebook live me hu se moba momra na mo me share wo Facebook live and na fe nso so mo nsa me share wo YouTube no so OK 101.7 and na mo nso amutie radio na me se baneko but at the end of the day no so program na recorded into every bia opesa wo hwe no obetimi ahwe every bia opesa wutie no so obetimi etie na wanya adesua nso efrim enti se ebia wutie radio no na baneko kakra na sound no wunya na se de wusipe no a momfa nche yeguso ayeye ho adwuma enti yeguso ayeye no a ebetimi atom clear ede amaye nenso uba Facebook live dia bibia clear ewo ho a ubenya ye ewo OK 101.7 ena YouTube nso OK 101.7 ena prof aba be come inside to me kona me ne no akwakodi enkomo na yesua bibi de free abrabom enti Professor Joseph Osafo the prof me mo akwa abo
me Josu
na bibia boko de
bibia na from now so
adom adom feni afi wo ye de ka ye nkonanka na awotwe bia usi ha
na say che say obra no de say ye wa say esi koyi de da bia o say di hu nkomo
no kre
feni say Paul can say no Ephesians 5 I say redeeming the time for the days are evil temprempren obra e wo mu de Abuzia, I was the be ABRABO some. The be as uncle here. Here, cross and say, Yako mass. Yako has a book as a mass.
Prof, wait a moment, you mask na kakrebia, mammy. We best say, I was ya Monfa cane and run some mask and I'm some more brofi. Prof, that's it. Be Facebook live for me ma wakwa ba ma wo mo no mo de mo show pa e bi o mo ne titru abrochirefo no wo mo no because wo mo no mo higher no mo share o mo share online because e bi a wo US a onya radio no but when say onya ba online dia ene abrabo pa obeti eto o mo se me nka nche so wo mu tie pa no mo da wasen so se ne nso waba Frankapia wo share from London wo say abrabo pa de enoa na wo hwe ne da bia na prof mo ka de bi se umma messages o munya free ho no umma omo toughen omunya tough omo mind ne ye tough e the prof no as chene say so obenya a tough mind as chene say
and say wonya a tough mind adwene no ehihim on the issues of life.
Okay.
The best I say, ever say be a why see a juma say we na me. To have a tough mind means brebin na me wajene. Say Ubia can say me to me.
Then we say, my judge, mother, you do me hook on concern.
What we and we can come here. Eddie Hunko concern. And my boss of Kurano, then we call it Mano. Send you see Shaman, many anji. I've been a tough.
And you're tough.
A tough mind, a Virginia. Bribi and done. When it is settled on something, nothing changes it.
Okay.
And in fact, at certain times, at the point, some mind now can be described as a stubborn thought and a stubborn mind.
A stubborn mind.
Yes.
Wow.
Obiana no. Because ya bibi wo wonga eya kronfo ene wonga ye urukasem. Ade bi wo. Sometimes when they are going to embark on what they do, onimportant say
obetimi ewu
betimi
abonituo,
but they have what we call grit. GRIT. It's a strong resolve.
Okay.
Me ko the basic BNC. Do baby abran.
Esa na sese ye.
Sa na wo se ye no.
Yes, ya dwene no. Just say enya ade asipi sita.
I was happy. I was adwene no. Tough.
Tough.
A gina. A chia gina bribi and nanom fa benkum.
En fa bonkum.
Na mfa ne mfa nifa.
Nessa na bemu muntam.
Dabi. Na no na yan friend of resilience.
Oh.
Resilience in life no just say obra kukuhi asne bowa. Akosa say o be kai ye nyina no say na okọ afimu a ana say si uto. Na wonnem na ofrefimu ba. Won say dua bi from my bono. I yet said ye ebu. Na bona na esuna dane original ho.
Nejina ho ai. E bo sa ko akra sa tofo mu ani.
That's right. Resilience no. Say ade no say ebi wo hokore betuma atiato mehu dua bi. Me ma me na me edidi nkomo afrum. E we ni tu ase e fra ni tu ye. Na tu ye no eka enhinu nu kakra. But esa sorry.
Ehini kakra na tia ho.
Oh sia. Mama me text me na me kanjro. Sorry waka.
Was sorry waka. There's one thing so do go be no abe. And on one year na just na bebu ti said the kese ye kura tofo mu a ni hini no wo honko ade. Ni uruti no wo honko ade.
Was sorry waka. Because you only can Job 14:7 na hade. Hiob 14 verse 7.
Okay. Minko Job 14:7. Okay. Job 14:7. Or see, even a tree has, I mean, read it from NKJV. Na many edge. Okay. 7 or see, for there is hope for a tree. If it is cut down, that it will sprout again, and that its tender shoot will not cease. And no, see, though its root may grow old in the earth, and its stump may die in the ground.
At the scent of something.
Yet at the scent of water, it will bud and bring forth branches.
Resilience.
Like a plant.
Ujina hopintin dua krampo wenda so na wonipa.
Na wonipa.
Enti duampo de na twini kan se duampo wenda so se etwa no.
Obesore
fibio. Enti edu ba bi a obra no ball de wo kwa koneaba. Na bo akoha. Na bo akoha. Na bo akoha. Na se na da bia ye ba abrampa so dwumadi ye ka no. Obra no saa nete. Yenya sante ase no wo.
Yo tom. Yenya no tom. Saa nete.
Enti gina onai so. Gina onai so. Enye bibia na wo ye ya na from team na wo.
Bro, what you ko show? Mentiase.
Oh, ntiase say.
Mentiase.
Uni obi.
Adentina sese yipasa.
Dabi amini.
Adentina sese boni wo wiase.
Oh.
Na denti kro na Nyankopon won hye bonsam ase.
E bia no de ntiase ne say. That John say, the Bible says secret things belong to the Lord. Ade bi wo ha won ntiase.
It is okasa wo dwene ho a. Oh how.
Find your meaning in life.
prof any yen chance here wo dia besi so
AKOSUA
any prof yen chance here no because enu nti ne ye wa ha ne ye wa ha say ye be share the meaning of life prof nipa bebre wo busa ne say na wo kra abrabo no kra wo hu ne say ye dian a obia wo ne definition o de beba abrabo ne say be sepa wo sisim
okay
we are na wawu na akọ obi so abrabo ne say wo betimi aye de opa bia tem obi ani ba bia wu anu wawu obi so abrabo ne say wo de ekwan bia be fa so anya ho bia na wonya abrabo ne say pesika wonya sika bebre wonya na no kra metem say sofo bi odifo bi ye video bi na e trend ye say ewiase no ye ba se be gidin na ya ba be pesika and only the purpose of life, the meaning of life.
Okay.
Pesika. Na pesika we are na fe wagidin. It is a way you scan one gidin dia na na we useless. It will only the meaning of life no. Wo ho no bi so dia aba meaning of life an say we be designer wear. Na expensive dresses. Hey, na so anya bia hye. Recently, I reho some see wo kaso a enkwada mienu o makokon obi. Akwada ne se no no opese wo ye the youngest nigger. Our better Range Rover.
Hey.
Oh yes, a 14 or 16 or 15 years old. And 15 as a 16-year-old boy. Our no obi.
Opeso nigga.
Opeso yen nigga. Na ne nigga na oye no. Wonu so atimi aye the youngest sir. It wonu the meaning of life. Ne se ubenya Range Rover adam. Na nam ho no obi ehun se won so oye tough. Enti prof ye busa se abrabo kra na se kire pa no ene sei
yo AKOSUA be fi ase se na de bia me ye no me yeso for idie wonu se me combine scripture and research
yeah
na nyina ide esua ade enti me be pese ye be kenkan 3 scriptures
okay
na yahwe enkrofo a tworo dia dance say na they were searching for meaning in life. Idi kan no and then you bring your headword yade bibia besi so no they kan ha na mema wati as I tell you any Ecclesiastes chapter 11 verse 9
okay
and the base yemfa engu hansa na fe yenhwe the way people sought for meaning na much meaning cry then ebekuso ato asene fe yehu say edien na ebinum say ebinum hu the meaning of life ebehwe said your meaning can either destroy lack of meaning can either destroy your life and it can even destroy your mental health yes na yehu say wonni meaning in life AKOSUA otivias ke obetuma bodam
na prove the what can tese na etimi ma bodam
meaning can protect you so when mean na betumi ekun huntam envi as envi Ecclesiastes osenkafo
okay and the prof yanko Ecclesiastes chapter
11 verse 9
okay 11:9 Ecclesiastes 11:9 or say rejoice O young man in your youth and let your heart cheer you in the days of your youth walk in the ways of your heart and in the sight of your eyes but know that for all these God will bring you into judgment.
All right.
Therefore okay therefore remove sorrow from your heart and put away evil from your flesh for childhood and youth are vanity.
All right.
Ecclesiastes 11:9 hono.
No. 9 verse 10. Ecclesiastes 9.
11:9.
And ye a base. AKOSUA say a ka meaning. Maybe say ye can Matthew 6:16-26. Na fe yako Luke 18:18. Na ya hensem bi ho.
Okay. Prophet, you mean Matthew chapter
16 verse 26.
Okay. Matthew 16:26. Yentie Nyankopon asem. Or say, for what profit is it to a man if he gains the whole world and loses his own soul?
All right.
Or what will a man give in exchange for his soul?
Okay. Luke 18:18.
Look, Montro ni nyina nto ho. Na so call repeat now kutia betimi. Luke 18:18 was say, now a certain ruler asked him, saying, good teacher, what shall I do to inherit eternal life? So Jesus said to him, why do you call me good? No one is good but one, that is God. You know the commandments: do not commit adultery, do not murder, do not steal, do not bear false witness, honor your father and your mother. And he said, all these things I have kept from my youth. So when Jesus heard these things, he said to him, you still lack one thing. Sell all that you have and distribute to the poor, and you will have treasure in heaven, and come follow me. Hey, Prof, here dey pe bi na Jesus yankoton.
I say come and do it.
Hey, and follow me.
And then around here.
But when he heard this, he became very sorrowful, for he was very rich.
Okay. I was going to say a kind last one.
Okay.
Yanko Luke 12. Luke as in
yeah, Luke 12,
na if you say in free verse I mean just say 18 what.
Okay.
Okay, if you say in free verse let's see. Okay, if you are in free verse 16.
16, oh, okay. I'll say. Then he spoke a parable to them, saying, the ground of a certain rich man yielded plentifully.
Okay.
And he thought within himself, saying, what shall I do? Since I have no room to store my crops. So he said, I will do this. I will pull down my barns and build greater. And there I will store all my crops and my goods. And I will say to my soul, so you have many goods laid up for many years. Take your ease, eat, drink, and be merry. Abrante ba ko me kan mi ni die no nso aka no he wase akosia ye ba se ye ba bedidi na ye yi sisim ye wi a ne ye wu ne ye ko ye no ano bia na abrante ye ka ma mi ni di na me nom na me nyemani ba
20 no se de akosia
ben kan ko na 21 de ano was say, but God said to him, fool. Hey!
Yeah.
Ye did ya no monaji ani no.
Na fool be na we hu
na we dey fool be ni.
Yo.
I said this night your soul will be required of you.
All right.
Then whose will those things be which you have provided? So is he who lays up treasure for himself and is not rich toward God. Hey,
serious encounter.
Prof, ade wunya ko but what my eniswe brie ya numre yo.
Eniswe me wawa nko.
Awawa ye nimponi.
Awawa ne.
Hey, Prof. Asem ya no ohie o.
Ya ka say meaning na. Na ye pese kira na say. Ade amfonyini na wutwa efa obra ho.
Okay.
What kind of picture do you have about life? And what does life convey to you? Obrano, fonyini ben na wo utwafa ho. Ena obrana nkasa nso no fonyini ben no nso etwa kire wo. What does it represent for you? Yeah, headword na odi kan. Ecclesiastes 11:9-10. Oma obia kwan say the opposite way bia no mo ani ngina ye
na say you were free will
o say cheer up o manante bia mu nyina cheer up o say the opposite akoma ye no walk in the ways of your heart o say the opposite wani hu no makwa na wani hu na mama wo ye ni mu nyina no akai say onyame de obegina atemu
na prof what the way be share we dey what can you the
idea a walk headward no kire say life is more than we can see
life
brano emfonyini etwa kire no ese a trade ye hu so say one who obran trasa de hu ni ya so a because you want to say now come and talk about 4 powerful things ebema one who the meaning of life enti one who nan tra de hu ya so
said they say yeah hu say you we the prop physical ya na ma hu dan hu cars hu aduane ye kɔ ne ye ba hu ntade sa profosi hu ntra
enti won say wa fa niema emma emrantie energy falling head over heels what you say
tase hu ane ye ho ase hu sisi ye ho so
nka obi na ye ka say ye ndidi ni yen sisi
sa
because eno not te won the body
eno ano na me feeling no ye deep
me satisfied
feeling ye deep
a deep Atenkana no
ohye
enti obi die ne se me die medidi na manom na se ne obi kan na se ne yakoko nini medu a na ma wo ba ko na me ko medu a na ma wo ba ko na me ko akamfo onwum bi ya na eto yi uwa nasa uwa nasa onipe
po bebre adwencho mo de nam no nipa wi ye de bai nipa wi ye de bai
enna utie sa
nipa wi ye de bai yo
sa nyum no ubeja
to
obi e beja sa nyum enti no wa man ye base na all the man we clear ne kire say last one say all is vanity adia we de wani hunu na me peka me be ya and I'll just let my mind to think about traffic. You know, traffic no. Na obi e drive. One question I ask myself is, obi e kwa he? Any ego.
You funny.
Obi o take care no bia no e wo activity or bibi oye. Obi ko ha, obi ko yie, obi ko sro obi ko di bone, obi ko ye adwuma, obi di ade ko ma obi ko wi ade. Chese obi de bribias ne suntia
now or take him ma
and I'm busy me ho the second question enti eda krope sa de nyina na bibiasi
kai
nothing is moving on the earth bibia twatwa car movie yente sound bia enoma nsu nkokɔ ensu emponchin bliti everything has come to a standstill bibia twatwa. How will it be? Yemfa no to
yadwenem.
Na AKOSUA meaning, search for meaning. And now program already this program is the most philosophical. Program here.
And the ne
because we atie for so be a bi na dwenem.
No tie. We no be wadwenem.
Won na nam fem ha yi ade a. De ebe ka no want to
ase.
Me pese obi a elevate your thought. Peja wadwene.
Ekosoro.
Every say ye be kire o de emu do.
Kai.
Obera no ye be kire o ne emu do sen de unim no.
Ana de uhui.
Ana sen de uhui no. Enti enna no obi a oti ende bia no. Se wan te ase a memmen ye
nwa. Because as a level of thing, I was so
deep.
Said you guys a feeling near deep no. When you talk to near deep.
Yeah, they all go the next level.
Philosophy near deep.
You don't go. na won nanam suna no dodo jai adan
deep calls onto deep
mo ebese wo owura sani Yesu ka kire Peter ewo Petro ewo Luke chapter 5 no o se owura twi kode e hodo na won na manu hayi
ano haya na se prof abrabo ne bi ne namano
bi nam suna no hayi ana Peter say owura ya ye juma den anajomu ni nyina ya nchehwe Yesu no se nanso wasemunti enti ensam bi wo ho a ede wo kode ye hodo tinne nsam a ye beka no ye pian akode ye hodo
ede wo ko babie mu do
nti jajane ma ne nam ha wanya bie na wano na ye wose wiase na babie awu wanya bie anom
prof obi chiche bi no a
because bi no bi ade wine say wine na do edi 150 years na sani Yesu celebrate this wine is 150 years when na why just ote I say be ewu onya wine bi obi na make say was wanya girl bi ono ne koda say
be say ne wiase nyina no
no oni oba ebeda
kobu atopa
ana say wo benom wanya bi
wine enya 150 years
ana obi say mini menya 10 million there be ene adwene eso bia no ye be tremu
kai
ye be peja no enti ene lessons no for serious minds
enti wunim prof tawhid or share Facebook say ka jo say
me baba ko
we was say fire con next level prof was say prof fire con next level nene no tena o matedi ne nyese bia o mo wa ha say shallow waters deep course onto deep wo mo say
dia won some na won kaka ne nam nsura no hayi ide
wo mo chi wo mo ho
na o rebe no bia ope obre bi ebu akwantu bi etu
kai
anam bi etu no this hour is a powerful
hour
because if you are simply say two stories here okay encounters yi Yesu edin komo e Matthew 16 no say na se obi nya wiase agapade nyina na ko say statement no in fact she no kwant me kan yi but for say if he gains the whole world
nese wiase diamond gold
e di amount ko say we dey try for no obi say AKOSUA o say eja o say wo efiri neko planet earth
odia emu gold ne diamond bia
Asi baby out me wura kro bia efie bia oman bia government bia AKOSUA na o sorry akwa America dia wo hia bia ka chem any nation resource bia wa asase nyina ye ode na ka tisa AKOSUA me pese oma obi atua royalties ma
obi otia asase su bia atua royalties
bia atua tax ma obi a Mongolia Afghanistan Ghana obi atua tax AKOSUA onyame se odi wiase
nyina ama je
na tiase wa Yesu kai so binye wiase nyina na ohwere ne nkwa enti Yesu ede wiase ene nipa nkwa odi to ho the value of gaining the world as compared to the value of your soul. Sa se me na me hunu say human soul and life is priceless. Want to be for second so.
Kai.
And is a obit me twi second woni pekuna. Ka sa se me ya yeken.
Kai.
Jesus says obi enye wiase agapade nyina na ohwere ne nkwa. Eba so be no nya. Na je say enkwa ewo nipemu no. Obra yebu no eye key. Eye serious.
Prophet, now one my verse may different perspective. Imagine grandma. If he nya wiase nyina ne aka we bia onya fie bi ne dan bia ne aka ne saa nya na wo hwere no nkwa nti wodin say oh we dey ka. But was he gained the ye de wiase nyina ma wo so na ye owner wona diamonds Dubai niema nyina akota ye de nyina ma wo no nyina kina ha na du so ni gina ha enye wiase we yonko ni so no
it can never compare. AKOSUA sa sama Yesu kai no the planet earth can never, and then near me woman cannot. Almost say Yamibo, I didn't know, or the bread or the madam. No, or share, and they say, Muniso, multiply, fill the earth, subdue it, until all the we are say, it tells you the value of a human being. Subdue the earth, diso, multiply, replenish, subdue the earth.
Hey, say.
Look at the earth. Look at the size of it. Not say subdue it.
Or the amount nipa.
If you say the image of God in man cannot be prized. Nyame ni sun I woni pe mo no. Unfinfa
sikanto ho.
Enti Yesu chere yen say we bear the image of God. Enti nyame image na say ye be yesisim. Eno na say ye be di. Me say na de o temi bia no. Ye left ade no. Enti fa bi di machi. Because you think about it. Say obia obeti the image of God in Imago Day. As theologians will put it, Imago Day. Obeti say onyame image no bear no. What the other time bisa won say, na me bear, I bear God's image.
Prof no she you think it deep is how.
No, this is serious.
Yeah, we think it deep is because
we bear the image
say onya image of God. Nyame na nkasa no a wo we are see a prof we are see cry discover yenwie ya enkrofo bi see more than 2 billion legacy galaxies ayentimi discover room baby ano say nyame no ni image AKOSUA just neuroscientists studying your brain keke woni pa actually say intini enam brain mo no over 100 billion. Human life is not. Just say human life is precious.
Very much.
And tinya topani aduane yonko no.
Oh, no, I don't hear me. I know the young baho cry. Yeah, baho. AKOSUA. And ti obi say me ko imisim me ko no monsa obi onya bie. Compare bie the image of God. Ne yonko no bie. Sabi na asma twitwa bi.
Ana menya girl foforo.
Menya girl foforo na me bia che say was say pa bia say ma no. Na sa asem no ana Yesu edi twamfoni a kire say de di kan enipa okra etiwumu ana woni pesu no bibi ni wa obetumi di atoto ho mana yi na kire say you cannot live in this world say what TV asimu a what is sa kra no obra no Odi ye ne basa.
Asa odi be diagro.
That be because we are no crowd does not compare to it. The planet Earth what is no. And this how crowd no they don't compare. So you cannot misbehave with it.
Kai.
Na fe yempia ne kokaka. Ana brantie bia o sika e ba Yesu nchen. O se chira for papa. Edi na me yo na me nyankwa ni Yesu woni mu mra no ni ewu nsa ya ware mo wani mbre wo yonkwa de o se ye nyina me diso afiri me mo frase no se akare ba ko ene se koton je pade nyina na fama hiafo na Bible say na papa no de awere ho efiri Yesu nchen efiri se na owa hunya kese den tie Yesu eka asase me kira brantie last part na ohu onim se abrantie no na koma akodi bribimu obraimu a enya ho na obehu obra the picture of it the meaning of it enya ho na obenya
ho na benya no
eno no eye wealth
ho na ne kra na tenka ne bibia na bibia kwakwhye na brabo nyina sa na ohu no wo na japade no
wealth AKOSUA historically one of the areas that nipa ape meaning in life in the universe is wealth. And we pesika, we pe japade, we pe dan, when you be but papa you know there was something hollow. Bibin koyi. We didn't run us bibin koyi. If you say na koma di bribi chia enye no
ne se di achire
the world. It.
Nessa prof yakoma betimi akodi sika achi ebetimi akodi ajapade ebetimi akodi honam akono ma saa niema ni nyina no entimi satisfy like and for failure
entumi nya da you cannot
and also the pre who your prof
the point nene ebesua how these things destroy our lives and we are not even preaching you yeah come from psychological perspective and senior research say say ebinum adwenemotew enti hwabofre yes ma okan no at age 14 or the sika money has become the central core. It is a pivot, is a fulcrum. Na brabo mu no eno na ani adea chese abrabo bibia
echa
and it's a sika nimu dia abrante ketua 14 years or 18 or whatever no say I want to be the youngest nigger. Amafo amontwamende
kai
na ofri yesu wonkoy enti ebinim ho a they search for meaning. Sabrante he came to Christ looking for meaning in life. I don't feel comfortable.
Nisika nyina achi
ochechefo me
wodi mra ne nyina asuso
I don't feel fine. I used to say the meaning of life is not in what you are looking for. Now, or the one and the one shot. And the Bible say, or the other hold if you are going. Let no can yes or yes catch him say. I say, a day a mre say you mabefa panani wem. Area cost right him. Essence say usikeni. Ever cost right him. A day if you say a certain ho any emu a japadier can clog them, can clog their thoughts. A bit to me, ama said you who abrabona adane. I was a second story. No, any I can Luke
12 no.
Yes, to say, second be why yeah, Juma day na bibia kweyi watwa harvest in the name in the gusanso. Oh, we are not tennis.
And the
oh, over the other me cry home. Didi,
me betrim.
Ma bon to yam. Nadidi. Over dear near Didi. Now, no see ya and Yankopon say, Jimmy for. And maybe you cry from some.
Now, why not? Befany mana
won't say honso or cry.
Cry, prof, cry.
Na nyeme nyina be ye hwade ni ye nyina be ye hwade
professor ho de ya yo eye ne no de medie ene
be ye hwade
kai
eti ehonso yesu etwa mfonyi kire say looking for meaning from rest, looking for meaning from pleasure, eating, drinking, looking for meaning from merrymaking. Obi sorry a partying. Or go from one shopping mall to the other shopping mall. Or talk, no I talk, no I got tenasi, near dim komo, na diasa, no I coffee, no I call, and no na
brabo ade chia no de shirt agunu kon ho
na
obon.
Obrana na ohino. And na yesu bisa me say, I say, I'm going to say, what is the value of them? In other words, a man's value, ne said na the weight na somewhere somebono. A chain adie biara in life. And in searching for meaning, first you want to look at your life. Because you can never understand what is around you until you understand what is inside of you.
Wow. Powerful.
So when you know what is inside of you, you can never appreciate what is around you. You relate with the world from the internal mirror. And the infonia uchachra ehona yefiase. And the search of meaning for human beings has been a long thing in history. I was asking what kind Greek conqueror, Alexander the Great.
Yeah.
He conquered the world. But we, you know, they didn't stretch us. Now, I say, I want the world to. Say, dear me, come conquer me. I conquered the world. I want everything, but in the minute I die. There's something more in life.
Something more, Prof.
Now, the fringes of life.
I am no.
Because no you. Until you car, a fringes of life. You dying, a fringes of life. You sika, a represent a fringe of life. You acquaint to you only beautiful things, clothing. They are fringe, or they are the fringes of life. Anuano na. The fingerlings are just at the edges. And no they are in deep seas. Yesu catch Peter say, go into the deep. Check out the hold on. Nagu say no Bible say ogu ye no. Oyi nama kese. Number 2, their net were full. Number 3, it began to break. Number 4, they began to sink. Number 5, they call others. Come on board.
Kai.
And when you go deeper, and obranka saka.
Otiasie.
Na anu hey ye.
Nam hey.
Anu hey di.
Na Prof, eno na mo amasua dia komunimu no. Mo hu na because unim me kai say misa omyam so professor for the omompe life lebia na ka dada. Me Prof sad na me gina won eniema se nipa ha ye ho no. Me okay anyways me professor bia no che me economics. Ne ka dada bi. Na we so content.
That is it.
Wom eche se bibia mboda no. Enti na nkofasa. Eti bo se obi a wono anya sika han wo mo kra wo ko school no kra no. Ka ben wo mo damu because you appreciate se wunya ka papa damu. Na ufie ye mansion kese a. Prof edie na ya na mo hu about life ntia. Mo life timi ye so simple say with all the nimdie na wakwa konya no. Yenya nu se nimdie na pre designer dress ni we ni posh car no. Fringes na asemo de moye no asemo ye relax. No pressure. As a contentment bi.
AKOSUA.
Asade na ye mystery mame.
Obia wanya abotre asua de kakra akwa enim no. Ni ma ba mi ensa bi na efa wabrabo mu. De dikai. Adesua twetwon ewura the human condition. Ye kasa the human condition a ema uhu enipa the condition situation. Various, in fact, the humanities, no, economics, sociology, psychology, the human condition, nipan kasa na brabo, the enisute near netebium and yusia. AKOSUA, we come as we learn to the very frail nature of man. Obi edi apepre, opeway, nensaka yanu. No be say the energy spent, the time spent. Ebi kura in the process of kunipa. Where is he? Oko. The tebi who say what we see around ye dear chia obi akon we see the impermanence in nature. And I go say let me come down. Sure. Atari show yi. O turn first no. O be hu say na different. But o sheba ko mienu. Usi mu say na sesa. There is a law in nature. There's a degenerative law in nature. Everything that is new will grow old. And then o skin efe. When nim efe. O ko anim no. Mo say skin no. Na esesa. Esesa. Unom penum first anka utumi boom kakra he said ye enkonisa this world the impermanence woman is because there is a certain corruption in the world. Enti osua de ko achi a all of this you come face to face with the microphone. I make church as ye hu say nkrofo a afa suffering afa pain, afa oyende amanie esane, their insight in life is heavy. Now when na manu heya onom na mitbishi
di chese
the which say ohunu say we on
tia brabo ase
on na manu heya
ya ene ye be gie ni o ye fi club we ha ene from 12 to 2 ye be kwa club 1 na from 2 to 4 na no sini aba abelempe ha na from 40 80 wa sharp to ene gie na o medu fie no wa bosi town.
I was at the third thing. Arisuyama wunyano. You find no self-reflection. Obiya AKOSUA bi achibi abahunu say eruba bia yema assignment kono. Your teacher, especially at the master's level, we do a lot of reflections, reviews. So be out it's a review. Think about it, criticize it, rewrite it. So be try and come or present to people and say, think about it. And for the first time you start having what we call metacognition. If you say most people have no time for reflections in life. And all that no bad all done wabo asimi ko twa bi ni
mabeda
enti elsanka adwendwene won sumi mu kakra na all koda no odwene and then what did I do me ko ha me yese oni sa adaje no enti all compam no no abo oh sorry ya na afa blue kio so mame mambi na me fa meet the day today ni mu nyina no and no one so it bypasses the proper use of the brain. The unexamined life is not worth living.
Prof, me fa kwenye so radio no yaba loud and clear pa di mo am join your radio no mo share Facebook live dem wo ho ni YouTube no na mo so na mo ti radio no na ba na ekọ ba se de aye consistent aye loud and clear tie sama mo nyina akwa ba many Professor Joseph Osafo do and edi nkomofa the meaning of life wonti se wanya animu de na ntia ye pon a echina kra wo ha ukoye Facebook live na ni nyina da ho ye chance ni nyina da ho obetimi akwa koti prof ye to aso
na ko se me to aso no ma men chire the difference between the meaning of life and the purpose of life.
Okay
e an ye kanu to say de omoye
ayepe okay
difference them
okay
so me kan ye kan meaning ne say edie infonyini
na e chachira
e for bra ho anase den na obra so mfonyi be na obra etwachira wo ye ka purpose is rather linked to wo ankasa edie na uhunu say eye ade poten a uhunu say wo obra yi a wo mu yi
obabeye
so purpose is a bit narrow to you as a person, whereas meaning is broader. It's broader. So what your brother say meaning as say the meaning of life. For example, Michelle will be me and say, how do you see life? I'll say, I know that the meaning of life is to live and be useful to others.
Oh.
Then I ask him, what is your purpose? I'll say, my purpose is to keep loving others, and I do that.
Oh.
And when who say, oh no. And no who say the meaning. And the otutu na namo e mako said ye beya obey nshira e
makwafo.
I go say some meaning you know. Philosopher and psychologist say who say obi enya obranti asia. Was it their purpose in life is lost. And the purpose, one can say purpose in life, no?
Meaning of life.
Yes. It derives from say what obrasi and I'll be who purpose, because your purpose is within the framework of having understood what life means. Yes, and what I say obia onya oti obrasi or what the meaning of life no what I say it helps your development. I will also say, so what the Obrana say? You will not live chaotically. Obrana want the boha bram. Now the above have bram. Now the above have bram. Ubisa said, then what are you looking for in life? Because who the meaning answer. And what your brand would do hija, that could pen everyone. Meaning is very, very deep.
Emu do.
If
it's a prof, they will say they will see who abrabɔ no. Enu ne bem ebe kyerɛ wa ma wo gina ya wo sie anansa wo botaye wo mu na timi aye clear ama wo.
Sanity.
It is a one tiase a.
One tiase na say abrabɔ no eye just yebegi ani a. Ekosua sabra na abebu. You move from one party to the other because as far as meaning is concerned, you see life as just the pursuit of happiness. One of the most powerful values in American society is the pursuit of happiness. America for philosophy Bakopano say, Obra, the meaning of life is the pursuit of happiness. And when you go into the Western philosophy, Obia person in Egypt. Obia
happiness. Madam Fibia or free Ghana or what now? AKOSUA, life is about happiness. Do what will make you happy. I'm supposed to copy America when they say the meaning of life in a biacho. Life is about happiness. That's all the other one when you just now who can be happy all the time, bro?
Obia or pursue happiness bia. When you embrace open happiness, no, you'll be disappointed. I'm telling you. That is not, happiness is not the central core of the meaning of life. And you know another bonus. Say, walk when you know what your brassano. Not a niji or say about, I mean, it should come to you. Now, no, one for when me insist say, I'm pursuing happiness. And one of the reasons why the pursuit of happiness is a mirage.
It's
a mirage, and they say, I was say, enka no ya ekwafu no say nsuo to na wona ka kwan no so na wo ba fia na aye say wo hwe animu obeka na so wie bopa bun say nsuo ta ho e ba ro ko mo say nsuo na yira enye nsuo that's a mirage and me twamfo ni kire wo say nsuo ho obedu wana ni ho sa na obi a onte obrase no eniema na namotu a wutunu nyina na become mirage. Mirage so far has na me kase me san kana bi we dodge. Oh, me kase me di menya me ga bi amani beje
we dodge.
Oh, me kase nsan me no mu a me we
na ekọ
ana menya me sika yi a menya we dodge. In my work as a suicidologist, I have come close to people with nimute. Wosika, they have achieved everything that Obeka said Nipa achieved. And yet they kill themselves. They kill themselves.
Prof, no mediums. Now then, recently American fashion designer be friend Kate Spade. The babako no actual letter to her. The company only more than 5 billion. No actual to her. Say me kumi hona enya wo fault. Enti when one blame who say wunti na me kumi ho. Na ni kunu si wogya no. Ti ni kunu si wogya no oba besi a waye fashion akọ nanim ama na niema prof no wakunu.
But no because
ba man si wogya. Ade.
Because we me see adibi. Because am yenhwe niema nan a. Say obi ti obrasia. Edima no. When you don't understand the meaning of life. It will lead you. Now, lead you so pa. Ufeli ano.
Any over bread.
Lead you pa ufeli. The decay. Which I say, meaning provides purpose. I know my camera. Tidia opase obi bisa won say. Because obi bisa won say. AKOSUA, I want to know my purpose in life. Bisa say. What is the meaning of life? You can never help somebody to identify his purpose in life if he doesn't understand the meaning of life. And if meaning provides purpose. So what the obrasia ebema wahunu wonso role I also play home. The TPN say meaning of furnish values or standards by which you judge your actions. Sir, meaning no, a boa ma unhu, in Shaya, would it to a brabo, no one who said me tiaha, and yet, me tiaha, a yet, it guides and it helps you to judge your actions. Oh, entina obi wo honoma ad obrebi wo ha, akusia obetumi abubi o. Ma adentina umu. Oh, I mean, obi say, oh, kope girl, oh, kope boy, kope sika, ko wiawe, ko di atro ha. No, na bet me aibi. Obi but
adentina wonye.
Adena wonye.
Said you see who abrabo.
You have a meaning. Who meaning say because you are sabi. Obi ede, ebi disika, ebi kope sika dro, ebi ko esakawa, ebi ko iwe. Obetumi akasa na so baby. Why don't you do it? You don't do it because you understand that life is not. Oh, Tiasma, remember can later. Or say, a man's life does not consist in the abundance of things he has. Maybe. But I na been we say oh na then when you we are.
Let me tell say obi ka say abrabo de ba see be pesika na agidi. E be pesika na agidi. Etie ne say esika de ne wukum nipa kro na benya sika wo be kuma.
That is the point.
Because I know adwene ye wo.
And meaning guides your judgment.
Perform asemi mu dopa o ne se ne say eno ne foundation we nya pe.
Mark akoso maka say eno adwene no nkofu
mpagya. Wo de ye kɔ high. Ye
amoma a guide obi an pagya na adwene na.
Wa ma aeroplane no tu.
Ye tu eno ye philosophy.
Wa man krofo ye say o, krofo ye say. Na me kura brabo kura me hu de say. Wa man krofo adwene prof.
But akoso asema American. Because Adena obi ese onono on pesa oye sede na mfefo eye Adena no pesa oyesa Adena brante bi se mempesa manum wi
na bi nom Adena brante bi se media tramol minnom na fefo enu Adena brante bi se memedie empranatwe basa me pesa me ya adwuma na me hia oba bi na me sene pe na me wa no ho na me wa no ba me nya basa adentia ma obi so de ono so de ono na mu a sa wonyam tiase se obra no yemun biara kai. The meaning of life is such that you cannot live your life anyhow. You can organize your life haphazardly and feel you have achieved anything. And the obra and answer the meaning of life, it helps you to have that those kind of values. Now amount standards are what they judge your actions. I would say determine something. And third one.
It gives you a sense of control.
Oh.
Over the events in your own life. A sense of control over the events in your own life. And you know, be better to me and see. Who say, I didn't see ye dear. Ow! Come about bona a year a 12 chat. But if you have the meaning of life, so what Asia? You be say be a Christian. Now I say all things work together for good.
Nti ya pro obeti panyi bitimi ka say onti abrabo ase.
Anete.
Obo sa branti bi oye bo say onti abrabo ase.
Nkike bi chena don nkike mi cheno. I go say me beka my experience bi achiro. Major man nyina many last born. A woman na he was over 70 years.
Wow.
My mother should be over 50 years when I was born. Many major trache. Now, me di 80 years no. Me ne nante ekwa fum. E free me krum ekwa fum hono. Be it should be about 20 to 25 miles. Now, you do hono. Any yakoto say papa bi ewia ye bru ene bodie banche otutubi. Enti me hu na no so mu se me yekom. Na papa no oyiya enti ohunu se o chichira no pe ena ofre no oh eja papa no gina ho ne ho so na okurase kan ohunu se adwemo ne papa no tim no say don't try to hammer me mpran na na ohia papa no say oye eja ne ma e komde no na opeduan dia ma ne ma no na me papa catch me say na you didn't have to steal now so catch me say dia ohia ena kenten me suya no ode okase me suya kan me dey fight kenten nso this wo ena obubu ebu no bi ka ho ode bayre ni bi ka ho ode banchi ni bi ka ho ena o ma papa no de ni kutuku na kasa de toso bio chechire mu no bi sense betu na suya no say ane ena suya no me ye 18 me go fu me go ya chi kronfo na kronfo ya chi no a da dia na ya chi kronfo
Hom yes ade aduane bia kana
na ho che no me do vi no ka che me say am here atiase life is not about food eya duane o ka to me say se wo ko to say obi wie we duane a kan hu say duane eto ano a
etofom
so that is not the focus of life. In fact me kai pa I was 8 years ane wura me say ya che kronfo o wi ade na wasa so bi di ama
ne so on fankodi
enne obi ko wi obi body betema obi twa ne sa obi kura de ne ba o se ne ba wia ade ne ba de ne sa ne akowia
enam nkwa mu nam
o de ne sa to wa twa ne sa no what you brase
unti abrabo ase because akwada no se common ne no a yanka say ye chakra but ade ne aduane
yeden what is food it ministered to me strongly say aduane any the need certain basic needs in life clothing food shelter because these things are nothing it gives you a sense of control and being sure and now they would be saying say a professor and a car old and yeah but who be your that range rover moon no one accident
prof yampa
what that benz
was it the nip as a contentment no kura no the simplicity no entina wo kan nipa no wo perspective be about life wo hu abrabo kwan bi so a wo na wonu so kare no a wonim se wonim hwe
ma hu bi a o tu kwan a say first class me dem nso wandu what you play mono be your first class difference dem ngane say the all first class no or certain luxuries wuni na mom ewiem ni nkwanta ewiem eni nkwanta eji se kim the ote you can say first class na the ote economy no mo nyina moko enti sa wo wura mu na obi ekokotena first class mu na onye more human than you are first class doesn't mean anything
yeah
but ya de nime bi a
achichire ye ho
enti yan can be way first is a meaning will provide you purpose. Number 2 is that it will furnish your values with standards and then give you the right actions to judge. Right means to judge your actions. Number 2 is that it will give you a sense of control. And the last one, Akosia, meanings help you to provide self-worth. I want to value. Meaning in life, value. Value. So what you say, enye bembe bia kekena o pesikantino o faha na we no wada o faha enu wada o beti ase se ense so bia
ewu wada kagasa
bi mabrabo ya momisa enye sa na
wonim sa wo wada achi
that's it
tunjeja ho sa
your self worth because you understand life say me ni bebia yi no it's the image of God. I can't let me to mean say no me to money any money yet basa enti dia when yes antiase no because you are him say obia only the meaning in life no they often get depressed they get distressed because they often have mental problems on tiredness enti ade bi obi efan so hwemi meaning will give you, it will shape and give you why some things did happen. Obi a lose ni nuebi, obi a lose na juma, obi a lose baby in life. But because the person has never been able to forgive himself. They are hidden no, and so what you say. I don't know. A more important than his life. Enti ontumi nyemu. Unya obra enti asinwi. You haven't finished understanding life. Umfiase.
Prof, na wo de ekuo di papa o.
Ene amanfo ni mechi o.
Ye di wachi papa.
Eniema na ye ka ho asem no. Me se ene ye pagem kakra. Obra no enye echena meni minyanum ekotra bi ni yanom nsa. Obra no enye echena mekoto iPhone 12 Plus. Ana 14 and ye ka ho. Obra no enye ene die menya boyfriend bia o soguma no. Obra no enye ene adwuma mayen die wiase nyina ba bia ewu mame. Obra no enye se wenya adwuma wenya aduane bia eye de na wodi. Obra no enye se wenya sika obotum. That is not it. The meaning of life. And say, obi say on certain questions. Na ekose medu ho. Eniema be ya nan bi. Ena o pese wo hu meaning na odi gu akwan mu. O pese wo ti obrase a eniema be ya nan bi ho a e wo se odi gu akwan mu. E wo se wo ye ho adwuma. Wo ye ho adwuma pa, the meaning of life become clearer for you. Clear. Wo hu obi na say clear.
Clear.
O kana ho dey say menia eye clear.
What the akukodro ni boldness bi.
Or the boldness na
clear.
Enti mo me hwe niam nan no. Ebeboa mo find meaning in life. Kai hunu say yaka say you cannot pursue a search for purpose if you don't understand the meaning of life. Who hears sa obeti abrabase. Wako efie bi mu abrante bi esiso ne ho kama katente gram obere hunu nkwa na obi okrom ho. Ofa ha ntokwa ofa ha obi ade ofa ha no erepi obi ofa ha abere hunu nkwa obi san say wo no den na opese wo ye o say me dia me ye Satan baby me ye guy baby some fun keke won't obra base
Satan baby
ba ko no o say din no no e Satan baby omo bia ogbu empanyifo so ogbu manimtia odiri empanyifo atam emofra ofa ese o rapist ofa ha we se baba wi ma ponche won ko ade na ope wa barabo yi. What do you want? Abrante already 14 years, already 16 years, already 18 years say o pese we di obi aso obi ani obi nine akusia say na many police for a training and about conscious experience bi. I was surprised. O say nem prempren Ghana ha say accident si na police for do ho say bia ye koboa won a wonya akwanhia no na ebi afrimu na ebi a ebi nsa da ha ebi na o say mani nko ho wani ba ho so na amanfa ba ho no asese nipa body part na de ko.
Hey,
think about it. Body part minim say nkane no say accident is here, people will take personal effect. Ebi a we pers,
yeah,
ebi obi mpaboa, ebi obi bad, and no human body parts
and yefa
on the kwai den
o de kwa sikadru enti obi a nipa branti na wo adwuma mu hono adwuma wanya no wo ye banker ebi a wo ye adwuma wo ye say front liner what say reception ebi a wo ye line manager wo de adwuma wo ye an say abaya bi aba hwa won ne beda wo adwuma ne say, do you understand what you are doing? Understand life? Abranti abaya bi aba house o we de away me de ko
away no afra no
managing director obi e pajuma this on the dancer
ai nkofo body is ngwa na o manage na o manage be
Body management. I'm managing director. No one done body management. And a women body management. And my body is management. Meaning of life. And then the prof would hear too far. So according.
I could say near man 9. And it'll be a opposite or searching for meaning in life. You must control your perception of life.
You must control your perception of life.
Say no obranefa. What are you looking and how are you looking at life? How are you looking at it? Control your perception of life. This is Brantia. Then Okopesika. They perceive life. Say the meaning is money. Abrantewana or Tikrum Honmoa. Ade Mofra Tojano. The perception of life and they say a sex. Papa na away honoma or bribe no. The perception and they say obey your authority. No one else can be control for. That is it. Mame na oti dwem honoma obi or I say mame events market mother obi ba hahyon obi opese obi ehunu say ayemagajia. Your perception of life. How do you perceive it? Perception is how you interpret life. How you interpret life. Abranti will be cultural exams. Cultural exams no mantra. Oba if you ask me who. Say your perception of life is myopic. When the catcher was say what you you know mantra. Who told you that? Now once the catcher was say we lose a juma.
Not just what ABRABO wapim.
Me quiet training emanchrophobia because you are not redeployment. Now, as a psychologist, I was to be there and prepare them for their next life. And now their next preparing them for the next job at Yomina. Me do one them who hire do obia bofu. Now I'm not telling you nubi ba akundi. Osresre. Na ni da ho. Na me say I say oh prof. Na say ade ya asidi esi da bia o and you know we dey media me hu say yeah but for me I think say it's an opportunity to explore other things and I'm quoting a young man Abakonso was so bitter okasa no sun why they do that they know that your perception of life. Whereas Obakono interpret life, say the loss na abano, a opportunity to reorganize himself for something else. Or no, say that is the end of his life. When you perceive life in the right way, you are beginning to understand the meaning of life. And the adeba asai or left on yenjina wa abaya utie me. O say brother ba akose o pese obewaro. And one worry until Economadru obisi Economadru. Oh, Economadru say. Yea. When the man do once as is. And then a whole Economadru. What is your perception of life? Say no. Because a bit say life is just black and white. You have a tunnel vision. Tunnel. Or head to say no auntie no. Bibi eba
na abua for niso.
Obisu life as catastrophizing. Just say Debiano who say adia prasen kwa ne beba. Your perception is wrong. Change your perception of life.
Now, prof, sa perception as some ya o can't imagine the aba wariem. Say ebi a obehia wo baby. Na ni kura ye bibi o ntimi fa bone ne nche. Odi bedi nkomo fa wo be ye no the minim die ntia wo twa matro minim na ma mi be mana waware no wonya bofo no onye Yesu Kristo me expect se bi obeye bibisa ba wo yenso ma nyo e ma nyo efisi wo ye nipa ye wo position bi wa prof me gidi say ye wo trust bi wa de manyame nko a onyame yenim se wo ye unshakable sir or ye dependable or ye reliable. God cannot lie. Ye was our perception, but ye timi tam sa de no near the abet to nipa so.
Akosu kan Jeremiah 17:5.
Okay.
Oh yes ano. Omo text no. Omo text no mo fa Almost text by Jeremiah 17:5.
Jeremiah 17:5. Prof will say, thus says the Lord. Curse is the man who trusts in man and makes flesh his strength.
That's right.
Whose heart departs from the Lord. Brother, no,
what are you?
Hey, what say? For he shall be like a shrub in the desert, and shall not see when good comes, but shall inhabit the parched places in the wilderness, in a salt land which is not inhabited. Blessed is the man who trusts in the Lord and whose hope is the Lord. For he shall be like a tree planted by the waters, which spreads out its root by the river, and will not fear when heat comes, but its leaf will be green and will not be anxious in the year of drought.
Amen.
Nor will cease from yielding fruit.
What is your perception of life?
The heart is deceitful above all things. Heart is and desperately wicked.
Sir?
Who can know it? I, the Lord, search the heart. I test the mind, even to give every man according to his ways,
Sir?
According to the fruit of his doings.
And you want anyone who told one program be away frame me say so who kwa wadi mu but modern say we leave a room, a margin of error. The oko waren no onya bofo gibra onya bofo Michael onya bofo bia woni uniji onya Yesu o ware Adam asini oye nipa emfonso wona ho enti wo wura ware enu na wade ahye wade mu se oye nipa idie nipa sam betumi abem make room AKOSUA for anticipated shocks.
Hey,
a bow ema ho hye wadwene. That make on ha say you must sometimes rehearse challenges in life. Wanga eyo dumje adwuma no. Eya moye rehearsals. It's always good to rehearse. Bisa ho say bribi eba, how will I react?
Prof, this is deep.
A crisis management.
Yeah.
Self-crisis. Bribi to me a mayor day. Rehearse. Entertain certain challenges and how you respond. And to who are you no? Now, why didn't I say, oh, go are 24 hours in about one? I say
24 hours.
And I follow the group.
And I Gabriel.
Oh, go are nipa. And from super one. Enti wo wura hona nhura enye wo
na se prof unhwe ni mu se besi batesi nso a enye wo
enti onkwa ware ni mu nyina na dwene se obi wo hona ware ni mu a eh me kwasi bi onto bi nyesa eh yampa na mo mfa ogidie
emanyankopon prof, this is
you must have trust in me, but for ogidie emanyankopon you see the ultimate rest for your trust must not be in man.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying say menya enipamu
sa
can say GDA.
Yeah, who difference.
The ultimate rest for your trust must not be in man. Me repeat amount. The ultimate rest or place for your trust must never be in man. Enye sa na ye no. Obe pra ho keke. Enti Obi ABRABO no the perception of life in United States, life must be enjoyable.
Yeah.
And nuntina ono nam. Enti AKOSUA so who enjoyable no enjoyability ne mapa.
No atoape.
And but mimia, life is not all about enjoying. There are undulating experiences. Elu baby ana obrana fro be po. Ano she emu ye din, emu ye yuram but who I reach him say. Your perception of life.
Your perception of life.
Your perception of life.
Your perception.
Your perception of life. Picture now, look beyond what you feel now Eti abrante bi ya losing adwuma under COVID-19. Look beyond what you are seeing now.
Said you will see who abrabo.
What you are feeling now. Look beyond. Assembly on Matthew 14 because you are not esuafo no enam ensuo no so. Na ahomache no hu say obi nam nsuo no so te say osaman. Na wonyam omutuye no say waka kire otim say eye onwan no say mon kama komantume eye mea. Ana Peter say Oda. Oda. Mama membre. And I use mama a very simple word. Come. Come. Simple. On and ending was a come. Better 2 and a more back free boat no gentlemen. Yeah. Maybe I mean maybe nantis you so. Mamma me say what kinds of seven.
Okay.
Na me pepe adie bi. Emu homa
a tiefo. Mudo.
Say adie bi ho a. Ya na ye haye ho.
Ya haye ho.
Kusua.
Ya haye ho prof ne de wo de atu. Said you call the atu no.
Ai. Ma ye say ibe
hu ho a.
Matthew. Let me see.
Okay.
Matthew chapter.
Okay.
And you know, Yankai in free chapter 14.
A prof me chapter 14.
Yankai in free kind free verse 25.
Okay, 25 or say now in the 4th watch of the night.
Okay.
Jesus went to them walking on the sea.
All right.
And when the disciples saw him walking on the sea,
okay.
They were troubled, saying, "It is a ghost." And they cried out for fear.
Okay.
But immediately Jesus spoke to them, saying, "Be of good cheer. It is I. Do not be afraid."
All right.
And Peter answered him and said, "Lord, if it is you, command me to come to you on the water." He said, "Come." And when Peter had come down out of the boat, he walked on the water to go to Jesus.
Stay there.
But when
stay there, 29. And we're free boat no. Me can we na me dey check perception as
perception no and we say dey si hu abrabo no.
Free boat no. We gina nsu no so.
Wo si Yesu nam so.
Just imagine. Say Peter break the law of flotation.
Ne de.
O floatu.
Yesu nam so nso nam so.
Me nam so yi.
I say come.
Come. Now we gina so. And we succeeded in the first step. The first step Peter has succeeded. It's great. Because you have to even get the courage to step out of the boat. It requires a lot of courage.
Benya kokodro de asie furu subo.
Why there? Na momo no say de bia meka no.
De bia bat bi hye ho. Sa bat ne de.
Ma sorry. Me friend who say the bat church.
The bat church.
De bia bat bi hye.
Bat bi hye ho.
Enti wasi.
Ehon so na ehia.
He came toward Jesus. Enti osi ye no second one no ye ne say ordinary kire Yesu. Ayade. Hebrews 12 ekano. Looking unto Jesus,
the author and finisher of our faith. Wayade pass. Was say he walked on the water to go to Jesus.
Thank you. That is the day.
But
AKOSUA bat yes appear.
But yes appear. Osikani ka se didi na sepe ohui. Now so bat na nyame abebe ho.
Bat bi aba ho.
Abeka full a kire.
AKOSUA bat no so dey.
Was say but when he saw that the wind was
when he saw my channel say your perception is what you see and how you interpret life. When he saw the wind, then he
was afraid. And beginning to sink, he cried out, saying, "Lord, save me."
Perception. Anka Peter jina de no so.
Go na ekro no.
Ena ehum a etu no ode na dwene ema ehum no. Tabrante wa wasi so. Ka ubu bra. What your brase? What purpose? Utu anambo. Abaye bi aba abrabo mu. aban no buy no when he no was ne pe wabaye wind bi a o blow onwe no se kwesi me no bi o si hey ikokume ho what do we need Afridia send your tea brass and Eddie Akoma the wind na a blow no. That young lady in your life is a wind.
Ah, where am from?
Or yam from any wind be a blow be has an expiry date.
A betchum.
Why do you want to focus on temporary things? Niama a chum na a how you must always not forget that whatever threatens you almost all the time is passing away.
Ah, ene se wiase de wo famu sabre ya ana bibia e ha wo sabre ya prophecy be men na obapa enka ho etwam
enti akoso de bisa ho de ye kenkan first no e ya ba Peter no o say he was walking toward
no okọ
bisa ho say tam na ohun frama no ehin oyi na ni fiye
oyi na ni free yesu so
it's the same principle. When you take your eyes off your purpose, you will get distracted.
Nese botayenti a wan sasis no yi wani fre ho a. Nese ama minema bia betwintwantwintwa wanem.
Abetwintwan wakwan mu. Enti me ka say ya abaye bi tie me. Brother bi twintwam wakwan mu. For since January till now, wakoma utumi na. Ade na na eye win. Etwam eye mframa. Man kwai
wan hwe bedroom rebi kura de ne two plate so be che okura wo mpe
sanity man kwai
san na wiase te
man kwai
obi a woyi wa ma de bi kura nka aware na nka abodam
sa man kwai man kwai
said you will see who abrabo e ho na provoke your perspective about life
your perception said you hu no na da me dia die said ya me dia me hu ye me yo owu ana mewu wan na ka sa kire owu ana mewu Any de so ho say prof ka say dia ye twa no so okra no o say dia ye twa so okra say e when na so say ye twa so okra mpo no obefefe and that at the scent of water and yes nsuo no kura beba o scent no keke no
what is nsuo bi ba
dua kura when na so na dua when na so a na wo nipa enti mayenti asese they are obeying the purpose, the meaning of the life. No, na nipa na fiase say, o fiase hyehyɛ sɛdeɛ n'adwene hu obra efa. Hyehyɛ wadwene no obra yi ye hyehyɛ obra yi. The way we look at issues in life, ye hyehyɛ. Menim say o ma me free mu, but it's not over yet.
It's not over yet.
Menim say wadam for bi akache o say on no bio. But it's not over yet. Menim say adwuma na nka wo ya wunya bebi wo ho no na nka boa wo ema wo sori ahunu say o abrante be men na bebi shabotum enne eni ho bio. But that's not the end of life.
Yeah.
Menim say bebi na nka wo tena ka wo mi tua o line bill ene o rent no na nka ma wunya a sense say oh everything is fine enne you too. But that's not the end of life. Bi shi abrante bi under COVID. So tie me na. Very interesting young man. Now, we go to the end. Ya tuni me gabonten. Ena o attempt to be kuno. Ena me shia no. Nfi ase me ne edin komo. From one step to the other. Ebo na hyehyɛ na dwene no. Now who life beyond what he sees. Because you make us say abrante no e o cold store. Obeware. Obi a yetu na oni adwuma no
ana so wo beku no ho enne hye obi adwuma
enne sa ahokum na etu enti challenge your perception said ye hu abrabon fa no
sesa no enye papa sesa no
because obi tie me o say me de mabusu enu no obi ayeye obra no wo sate apa na efie fo hye kambu it's a wrong perception.
Ba men kroma sini fia ba fo ye nkurasefo omu udru ni pe mo no mo ye hwehwe ani mo
sister how you look at things
said you see hu abrabo said you see hu tebiam
me dabi prof won te adnase me fie fo hye kambu enti me te hwa me te se obi nam wia me ko Mongolia ba ho, me ko America ba ho, me ko Ghana for ne ebon some doors on the door. Everything's about witches, wizards. Where the mechi, where you say, and Crawford a bomb pie or Achimata forest, a bit de ma, a Burundia, a bit de ma Burundia, ya Burundia, send Diano ya bay for, ya Yamujina Homa if you are bay for. Change your perception as he thinketh in his heart. Proverbs 23:7. As he thinketh in his heart. Said your genuine akumamuno.
Sana brother.
Nothing.
Na prof obibebu say sa perception na yenya wa abrabom ye fa free hintete ana.
Eni obeye anan bi ebe boy.
Okay.
Na miensa. The di kan eye o socialization. Baby yetiti u free. Eniema o ma me hu ye papa hu ye. What it see no say san wo ye kwasi hwe ba yo e ma de mo ye sumi na editiatos na hwe ukun yo me ma de hwe what ye hu wura it affects you. The tie bien your own life experiences. Obi abuda, obi ya wagadre, obi dada oda, obi disappointed oda. Sani mai euro akumum.
Ya ye wo sa na abrabo be ye.
Sa na abrabo ye. The tie miensa your own stubbornness. Baby, Yankasa, we are so stubborn, we don't want to change. Send you who are brano san, ye pese ye kono. This is how I want it. Maka, I mean, can you? What do you think you know? And the path you are treading has been trodden by someone else. And this will be Barbara Bunna Bebuawa. Na obe to me aboa. Jemwa. Na we jero. Jay, the German Vango baby. Human beings were made social animals. Male and female created healing. They were created to deal with the issue of loneliness, relationship. And the guy said, the law of relationship is a powerful law that drives success. And it's a one penny say women forget it. That is the first principle.
Wow.
Control your perception of life.
Brother, you're very powerful, because
control your
how
perception.
You said you see how you see life. And no ne determine ne si ugina ye bibia wo ye bia. Ebia wakwa aware na wo expect senka wo kunu bedo wo akrokro wo. Ebia wakwa aware na wo expect senka wo yere enko be respect to say the Bible kan ye no. Ba wo ko ye no. Prof, wan konya ne saa.
Wan nya ne saa.
Be man ne no say the yesese odo wo oba ne mre ne ho asemfa ne die ma. Ba prof no nche say no nti bo hu obi no nti 10 years. No oda susu.
Oda susu.
Me kunu no me.
Obesu.
Ena me yere mu ade.
Enti den na wo ye wa.
Enti die nko a.
Find something. Pebi be susa.
Betrans susa.
De bia. Utika. Why do you say? Enti na woko Pantai psychiatric hospital and e ma bebre a edit them afọ how amaniemu went to me ampeja adwenantra. Oh, the war famu no. Went to me and who antra. Eye ne se na brabo no ano no nti se be ma na no no dia ne perception na prof wo ka no se okwa aware no be ma no wo hu se obi akofo oba afoforo ayem pene so sa ye nyina ye kasatia batabasa said na profoka say nipa no waware no no ese margin of error bi obetimi afom wonye bofo no wonye Yesu Kristo ti ese wo de wanamo sisie na eba asa na wo de wo brabo nyina shut down menuma durawu mikuru akofo ba menuma durawu mikuru pia wo mantem menuma durawu mikuru ye prof na wu se kim 1 week pe wenya another girl. What the anum na go sister bi amishia no oh na near den e bom nsem man I say yeah kwaku papa e be say o tin cry me catch your plane plane half said ya wo ye no o be say me ya na me maduru na me no me tare wo ho o twu mu tare me na me wa wo ma me na near den wa gini kunu obi agima papa na chese we he o se obu akora meme mbra na obi magin ko oboa ete ho enti wa ye ho adwuma saa emende ayi. Change your perception. Change your curiosity. Nyame ayi wadom aba kuru kasi mu. Adwuma wa don saka nyina wadi kyira so nkakran. Ana wo hia baaye bi no ware. Obra no wona ba ko ekoyi. Afedi e wo say ya me hu kura I say die. Won yem level. On your level. O perception asa. Ewradi. Oba na your level because I just say die why adwuma man sika ba fie.
Sika ba fie.
One dwene na ekura wo se be manye sika wo se ope garden no sisa shame ai yedi ya before na yedi ya before o adi
yedi ya yi abrofo na mode one man one woman abagege yi
one kan
polygamous man na busa sa
one kan Adam na yerum ya he
enti radio prof na papa bi gina no say sa polygamous marriage na wo ka say na ye nananom o ye na no say unanano o dwene atopa ho no na broni na so ye one man one woman no o dwene ko befa so ye plain
sa
etie mienu de ne de he na bo aye
ene ye ne
de ono no se polygamous marriage ntini sisi mu nko an o dwene ho
ene ye ne
wa fa oba we ni na no wa fa we na wanwu na enka wode san hoɔden ne ye bibia
ya hoɔden nyina wo ma
enka generation ka wo bia nka na adwuma na nka da no etie ne wo mu mienu de no de he na ye ntia asesika kakra bi ba ba mansam a na de sese ba ne tirimu ane se
also okopa ba
eso okofa ba foforo.
Change your perception. Number 2. Find things bigger than yourself. Find things bigger than yourself. Pebribia ebro wa so. It's bigger than yourself.
Prophet no asechire ne say.
Akosia say me pese o kenkan adi bi mame.
Okay.
Yan kenkan 1 Corinthians 15:32.
When making kana ma Mavis about Facebook live.
Also den.
Ya ma me Mavis osafo adu. Mrs. Yedasieja prof wo sabrinka ko wo ho a wo te wanka eja mo bɔ mo nkomo ene ya twena ba besi ha wo se wasria no se the angels and the 24 elders representing here.
Oh my God.
Yaka emana omudwi se omukrum ya bɔfo no. Prof ka se o ka se 24 elders ni bi do wa
na ko ware. Oh, be worry be ma we any oba. All problem.
Was it very deep lessons from you both? Was in nyame enhraye ohraye na wo ma enyansa bebre. Enti Mrs. Mavis osafo adunso prof wife.
Just a ready. Any oba na yedi nkomo na yetumi sire sa. Prof me na da nipa na ye bosom. Ay bosom. Ana me bi tie yentumi nka na so. Obi o ha. Akoso ya ade bi na opese o ka che na ezi we die yenka we die da bi abusuafo obia nya bosom ena obia nya sunsun bia obia enipa ekwan ya obefa so aka no na ehia obi wo ha o ye sensitive nti we di nyansa
ena betutu
se die Nathan call David anim na ode bebuo ne kasakwa na ode kan anim. No be on my ya na here me say aden I bosom ya me
na prof ya wa wo ba tahuid was say one day keynote to hapa was say things that form our perceptions was socialization life's experiences and our own stubbornness and na ye ura bi so follow wa hapa a friend Frank Capio say the meaning of life gives you purpose value. A man's life does not consist on the abundance of his worth. And or say you cannot organize your life haphazardly. That is not focused life. And now it gives you a sense of control. The meaning of life is control your perception of life, how you interpret life, opportunity to reorganize. It will also so at the point in Abaha. Prof, before you know to a hapa. And a tilling so. Rajwa Asante was a very insightful program. Was say I'm happy anytime Prof is on the show. Was say na omani deep revelations inti ono so 80 inti Prof now the make one here.
Now me do second point no.
Okay.
hear a kwanya obefa so find meaning in life.
Sir.
And the second point, no. Me say find things bigger than yourself.
Bigger than.
And no, bro, for kasa be a friend of transcendence. You can say transcendence, I could say. Yeah, me say kind 1 Corinthians 15:32. Now, if we are in Luke 12, verse 5.
1 Corinthians 15:32. 32 no or say, if in the manner of men I have fought with beasts at Ephesus, what advantage is it to me? If the dead do not rise, let us eat and drink, for tomorrow we die.
Okay. When you're Paula, now all about the resurrection of Christ. Now all church you know say or convincing believers no na wajitum say oh sorry oh. And what you say me Ephesus. I fought the beast of Ephesus. We don't know whether that beast refers to a nipa and that's a buebi, but Paul say I fought the beast. And what you say? I mean, oh sorry mujidia. And will I fight the beast?
Into no something bigger than himself.
Something bigger. Or here? How can I say no? I'm say let us eat and drink. Maybe also let us eat. No. I'm looking for something bigger. But when they can look to Luke 12:5. Luke 12:5.
Luke 12:5. Or say, but I will show you whom you should fear. Fear him who, after he has killed, has power to cast into hell.
Luke 12:15, sorry.
Okay.
15.
12:15, all right. Or say, and he said to them, take heed and beware of covetousness.
Okay.
For one's life does not consist in the abundance of the things he possesses.
That's the point. Because like I said, you look for something bigger than yourself. Don't be the center of your own universe.
Just me, myself, and I. Me.
Who are you? Who are you? A man's life does not consist in the abundance. And you meaning the me look beyond yourself. Every human life be or te ABRABO ya asibia who say obia o te asiama hu bia no, you don't understand life. No human being lives for himself. Yes, Anette. Something bigger than yourself. Something bigger than, I know Yesu ekache papa no ewo the kinkan
sikani na oba no obibia na onko ton ne ma no obedi na tia
me nkoto say
wodi awreho koye no wodi awreho
me nkoto say Yesu
anadwo de no wonna
me nkoto say me nkoto
ne worth an idol.
That is it. Look for something bigger
than yourself.
Enti baby out no, what is your contribution? What the community o contribution is dey be obi aponche uko wia nkrofo efu die adien na wo ye. What is your contribution? Look for something bigger. There be now beyond yourself. Beyond yourself. Beyond yourself. Enti enne ade amenye no bi anya ade na ye oya. When ya eno nkyere say bibia e wo say ba wonchen.
Asa da bia ade nti na obi anya na wanya nti na wani bre no.
Ade, are you the universe? Let's think about things this way. Fanny say the whole world. Yede me AKOSUA ABOAGYE. Je won kwa na wotewa. Obi anka ho.
Prof woni nka ABRABO no bende.
Say e dey acho. Woni amwa ne numwa.
Why una we alpha and omega?
Woni alpha, woni je.
Alpha and omega.
Na me say AKOSUA me di wiase nyina.
Na acho.
Obi anka ho.
Onko afa.
Nim fa.
Life will be. They said, what is life for Bempo? Life will be anyhow.
What will you do?
Adam on them one at no say.
You can't manage the world.
You can't
manage things. You can't.
Untimi.
And the Adam na bribiko biwa.
Ne how?
Why?
Unti ABRABO ase.
We don't understand it. So what you say? Where am I? What our dear so but only papa now. But the young adwene say wo kura no man dear. Wo yesabe moa. Everything should come to you. On Tibranasi. On Tiasie. Obi ye adwuma. Promotion biya amfane kwamu dia. Ye wiem. Mribia amfane kwamu ye wiem. Politicians etesa. Amfane kwamu ye wiem. Okwa adwuma mu a amfane kwamu ye wiem. Okwa nsori mu a amfane kwamu ye wiem. Everything cannot be for you because you are not the center
of the universe.
Think beyond yourself. Think beyond yourself. Menyadi. Akosia sandi na Emma woko enyuma hudo mu a pull him down syndrome no ewo. Abantu be so oyade. No bi na ni asini so a we me mane nko. Me mane nko ne enkwachira. Civil service. Ewo hopa. Ade no so ntimi nyansu. Ontumi ye. Ewo hopa. You don't understand life. Obi professor school. Abranti we be aba obone ho modern any PhD. Hey! Professor. Supervise work na o ma wo wie ne da emi china. Obeye PhD ni sa na de ahometi we jai. Oh. On tibra bonase. Because you one day obehunu se enipa na ofudua na wo hia no. Ono a usania. Obesehia no. Look beyond yourself. Na me kwa na me myself and I. And na me. So who look beyond yourself because you are not the man who say afi obi to me celebrating a birthday na or the birthday they are rewarding for. Or the aduani or you know chama. Obi to me a gift. No say give it to me the commerce me see. I am a catcher emrante one in my say. And you be the bound chain a somebody has said to be rich means to reach others. To be rich means to reach others. So that riches are meant for you to reach others.
Nyame fa so e de mankrofo.
Entino, se won to me anwene obrana antra wo so a onti ase. You need to think beyond yourself. Even a transcendence. Shadi no. I'm looking beyond myself. I'm looking at something bigger. Something bigger. Something bigger. And you ever say na Ghana ha. Ni ehunu say ukuri krom ha e kru. Meme yamade say Ghana is important for me. Nti ade bia metu mai bia meye. Akosu ya wonso wo ye wo de. Obi ye ne de. Father Rexon ye ne de. We are all heading towards looking beyond ourselves. Say adiena say me be ya o man ni mu bete o man ni mu be ye we are looking beyond ourselves. Make o baby around and say ne dan achi no ne dan achi ono ena de ono so ne dan ni kire we so achi say ne dan ni by we achi so no awo epie ho awo epie ho Debiano, if you want to understand, said ye obra esi flow far. Now if you see a chum for you say, I have to step aside. Now I said ye obra kura esi here. Don't be the center of everything. And young who says I wouldn't who bibia
center of attention.
Bibia
center of attraction. Begin
to delegate. Begin to allow people.
May you indispensable.
Media meniwa. You don't understand it. Look beyond yourself. Look beyond yourself.
Now, Prof, when you cry, you better find you be a massage in our baby. Are they
look beyond yourself. Oh, yes. Manintra, and young qua, Manintra, Wabankra, with a mishra, or if you look beyond yourself. And one is a when you're sick now for now, they're already farmer, now the new we, or the non tramo. Abrantie, my fie. Look beyond yourself. Jenny na nentra wala wa bra bonoso.
A boa nipa.
When no nati. When no manati. On your hay. On your school fees. Nothing in the house. And so fetch the house where she a girlfriend. What is he cannot rent it? Brebi di amano a te ho. Wo dey satisfy with cravings. Now you don't understand life. You don't understand because you ma men ma no what your brass na because obeti nsemi no woka obi se me bai na okusku na me nisika me ntoma
na mkoton
is transcendence. Me ntoma na me ton ye obi se na ma punch me punch be 3 me ton nyina obi se na me madwinie me ton nyina obi se na me wo asase bi me ton ye nipa no kire say
I have looked beyond myself.
Beyond
kofa bayire fritachiman na me dia beton me mayinti
I didn't know esa onimu say en obra no enye me nkwame de it's not about me, it's about others. AKOSUA number 3 number 3 create a purpose in your life. So make a purpose no and it what is your role?
Thank
you very much. Now, Obi ABOAGYE say one of the ways to discover your purpose in life is to ask 8 questions.
Okay.
Did he kind? Also, Bisa say, what is your passion? When you were a child, what was your passion? What was your passion as a child? Number 2, I say, Mbisa say, how will you fill your hours? Oh, sorry, ya. Na ya. Ujare. Nebia. Udidia. The rest of the day, no, what will you do? They tell me, I say, what makes you forget about the world around you? If I be say flow, I can say flow. You are immersed. Would feel how I say, what is that flow? What makes you forget? What makes you flow? The dear now say, what issues do you hold close to your heart?
I dear dawa koma so to me who be built him say where dawa koma so.
Dear dawa koma so. Now dream.
You bet me I dear fam.
And no say, who do you spend time with?
Nantie.
And no make the law of association. You become like who you associate with. And walk with the wise, and you shall be wise. But the companion of fools shall be destroyed.
Bible no there. What can it pay? Companion of fools.
Yeah, companion.
One say Sebio fool bia. Only a Jimmy for Nantia. What can it pay? Say, hey, the companions of food, only a Jimmy for Nantia.
What is on your bucket list? Then I will list swap.
Okay.
What prioritize say obey?
Near maybe I will need what church.
Yes. Last one I say, if you had a dream, could you make it happen? Say, what dream be? Could you? I'm an abim. Last one I say, what are the feelings you desire right now? I say, sir, some questions here. With me, a year no.
Who be when they do purpose?
You own nante obremu banchire. No me piha
and no way at the jack of all trades. Maybe I know you at the beat.
A man ya adesa no jeja kwan ho. Beautiful girls. Enti wo dia ne se wo de o ma obema afa de wa kofi. No wa na Jessica eno ene ma ya aba. Ebinom ekasa mo se se de ya de Jessica. Sir,
use what you have to get what you want.
Jessica. Never pro. As heavy.
Obey.
And yeah, dear be a Jessica. AKOSUA.
And the proof they work and say obey our purpose.
Everyone. In fact, AKOSUA, every human being has a potential. There's no human being only potential. And to find the purpose. Create space around you among who say, I want to pursue. Who am I?
Them say prof say dey no nkrofo e ha nkrofo bebre me kra me nim dey me ba wiase me ba be yo prof say obi e be say questions here obi say won hye dey ho ade bia na nige ho bia anase bia say abrabo no awaye bibia say ohun so a prof obetu ni panafo e be dey won say me wiase a me ba ye me gidi se niema bi se ni se na me ya ebeboa me efa nipa ne purpose ho no
niema eboa me hu ye purpose no most of the time ye ni nko ho as ye bu na emfa sika mra ye yes
tia na ye bu ye ni guso
passion eni so bi a wo wade bi ho me hia nkrofobia ordinansa o hwese ne osi esi nwini ade fa ne nsa oye very very gifted with using the fingers. And so at the classroom na obresa wantwa SHS wa tra or you disillusioned.
Eso so na ne passion bi wan ko pursue ye de ne be kofa.
Respect your passions. Begin to question your dreams. And then now or imaginations na de woko. Because the brain is powerful. What do you know? What are the imaginations na de woko? Almost na de woko edian pot de usi so. Morning ko. The next thing is say, what are people talking more about you? Say, what do they talk about more about you? Or say because what do say idea bit morning ko. Very often wo ade na wani ko obi ehunu da. Bounce wani ko. The tier 9 is a maka repeat self reflection.
Esa wo tena se na wo dwene na wo dwene.
Tena se na dwene yo.
Se pro bebre ni adaje ase da bia. De phone pen aso sa.
Tena se na dwene kakra.
To be the whole day obe spend the more than half no phone so social media.
And how just say I go say reflection feeds your brain. When you say nourish your brain. When you say boa wadwene ntini. If you give up all the time, you need to reflect and reorganize your thoughts. Reflection, meditation. So what that now doing? Now doing what ABRABO baby be free.
Na baby woko.
Ma be do. Ne baby
woko.
I go say nka fofo no.
Ai prophet na ye fa fofo ni ensi o. Ai.
Last one no. Fofo no. Surround yourself with love. This thing, because your love is the supreme ethic.
Prophet, a woman who can is so beautiful, intangible, but my life here interesting and fun.
Very much.
Near maybe yana ye shares news satisfying and still I feel empty. But Sunday near ya wo bobo sui. Something I say it makes life worth living. Emane ye ABRABO ye de.
Because you want to say, although a very powerful
force.
Na although na ye can enya momo do ya.
Asawado ode asawado befema no. Eno.
David.
Atopa anya atopa do ni bia.
As you sexualize, so the uncle sexualize no. Enya ni eka.
I say. Me say me mema atopa ni ye mehipa. Adam so onye sa. Me sapo.
I want it here.
Prophet here.
1 Corinthians 13:8. Love never fails. But where there are prophecies, they will cease. Where there are tongues, they will be stilled. Where there is knowledge, it will pass away. Love never fails. Verse number 13 is saying, and now these three remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. 1 John 4:7-8 said, dear friends, let us love one another, for love comes from God. Everyone who loves has been born of God and knows God. Whoever does not love does not know God, because God is love.
And the prof say, ye kind of love na ye sexualized love na ye kiss na. What is love?
This love is agapao. Agapao is selfless love. Eye sa atinkana unya umu say obrana ubu, you must live for others.
As a selfless. Yes, to be
selfless. Because it is the most powerful force in the universe. For God so loved
the world that he gave.
The most powerful force. The preacher who preaches, the otumishan come, the onyani ufo, they all say otumi da ne ho kan
enyo mu nyina yonko no de
otumi ye obofo
nyo mo yonko no
otumi ye 24 elders the otumi ye
24 elders
Paul say me wo bofo tekrema na say no kan say twini say me
bofo tekrema na metimi to nyom
na
mini odo
also me say
kenkenkwa
ejiji na bofo no kan powerful say I'm like a tinkling cymbal I was like they say tinkling cymbal ade bi a wona am ha kwa ho fan ho kwa na keke ho fan ho kra ho fan fa na keke ya hunu say when people live with love with us that particular understanding say they must live for others. Na omunya enipa ho adwene pa. Because it provides meaning. Now when everyone are abre in la one after how amanie oyende yarwa accident ebi ya ne sen twa ebi ya wafa de ehino ebi ya bibi e pramo why traumatized. A hona psychological research actually say when they have gone through that they suddenly develop a certain love for others. And in there, they experience what we call awakening. Then you bad also. I'm going to say, hey, Sadia me, Nabri something was more than that. Now, maybe we are they also say, a baby, we're going to say, Ubia for home, Ubia for Manimo, own family. Ubia Yaria, at Nako Hospital. You haven't gone through because you my area, my aim is training. My cocoa me academy say I will die the next 2 weeks. That is where you begin to appreciate the value of life. Na me coffee na obi enim se me ku. Doctor no hear me say Dr. PG I say young man, if you believe in God, go and pray because you will not survive. To me free walk on nyina me say me ku. Because na me pe buffalo to pa na me take na me say buffalo obisu buffalo to me say oh buffalo si me nya bi bio me ra
Yama 2 weeks.
Yes, I'm going to die. Then I began to appreciate what life is all about. Say what sorry now home. Say what sorry now to me nante. Say what sorry now to me to onsa. We forget about all these things. But these things should make you awaken up. I mean, wake up. Say, I was say, Bibi, Kenya woman say, life is more than what I see. And to what to honor love, just surround yourself with love. The obey to me, I know.
Yeah.
Fabu nipa. Kusafo, ene. The inyamede mame no. Eno na media.
Dia mai. Prof, ene die. Yenia a champion Eric or say this man is deep. What bless your life, Franka Pia was a papa, Nyami Enshrow. Yenia Dina AKOSUA love was said this is deep. To be rich means to reach others. Nanaya Ferguson was very impactful. Said Kujo was the first time of watching this program. It's very inspirational. God bless you. Felix Bright was watching from United Kingdom was educative program. When Nyami Enshrow, I for bear 3 calls be. Briefly, memfa nipa kakra na your line here the adwuma is 0302 24 35 29 0302 24 35 29 0302 24 35 47 0302 24 35 47 enti say we have prof what here ya osom something selfless no love odo and woda ne die no. Hello. Eja ni money.
Onwa.
Eja, say na ya throw the meaning of life. Enye dia ni die ni atopabuo.
Amomripa.
Adwuma ye.
Abodwuma, ya mishiramu. Oni se obi otimi ka jonzo ndo ma mitini da.
Oso ndo onye dai.
O ma ABRABO ni mitino.
Me ma ABRABO mbitimi da. No wo ya no wo mo sa wo mo ye dai.
Se enu sa no odimu ye. Se ni bo de sa no onye ni pa ko an yo ni chegro.
Said the akoda ya sama esika so ayibia.
Na wo ma ABRABO ni miti wo no. De adwuma wo ye big ground wo nye adwuma. Ojo ma abrabo no meet you. The papa na
abrabo ni biti ada be biti wo. Jado.
Enunti na ya na nipa bebre fa kwa bi so obetu kwan so bia no kwa no wansa ma.
No wansa ma.
What you say? Because obetu chisi abrabo no. Wa u chisi abrabo no de on obeja abrabo no wa.
Obeja because obetu no.
See? Eye boko.
Am.
Yansa ni bi die ni wait. Say the mwaka. Ene be mo tuni abrabo na den amachi.
Sanity.
Akomon. Ene se obobo suban papa unya ejuma na wo ya un sika no. Na obi fi ka. Wo se bu je wo abrabo no ano. Na wo se wo ma abrabo yi miti bu so nya sika no wadi. Wo se wo ma abrabo mi na e miti.
E be biti pa.
E be biti ya na biti wo mo na ato mo ni adem bo ni.
Sorry wo de Isaac be se AKOSUA wo nya sika na de bu atopa wo se wo ma abrabo mbiti mi. Oni oba we wo ha na ni we awo ha wo se ma abrabo mbiti mi.
Wo ma abrabo ni.
Obe biti wa kasa.
Bye.
Me da se je di bo. Na yenua Echampo Eric osi please me pacho ye ne benada bia na no wusu wo share from US of A Houston Texas or say nice program was say me wa adwuma me nanso me kusua 80 hello
your call has been put on hold please wait
or say ogusua 80 Mary Rose or say thank you team my mind is changing for the better Obaya Nanturu or say I have been challenged and inspired I'm so grateful hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
AKOSUA bomb design.
Adom.
From Daniel Kwakuni Patete.
Mati Daniel.
Wutu breko. I am pembe be na me say Nyankopon enchira. O say sometimes abrabo na ye bono. Say antinyo me biase. Na ya fan kan abrabo ho a. Obem say be bo abrabo bi a that na nkowie ye. Amekwa akoto Nyankopon so na akwaji punishment. Eno nti every Tuesday bia nia papa yi kan eya nokre. Na yeso bi wo ma ye de boy bra and me say that so e be ye di amai
Mati
nti Nyankopon nhira
amen
na nhira papa so e mai
Mati
afi me de menti ama Mr Graham e wutu breko and na Joji at awutu breko Nyankopon nhira bi diana
yo yes me da say Facebook live ha Maxwell ABOAGYE e di ABOAGYE de mia mikro na epie ha yi wo di ABOAGYE de na esema wa ka mikro ho wo say papa God bless you pa nyame enhira Waboa yenumrei Obaya Adum was a nice program from United Kingdom. Echampo Eric I Ebenada bia 7:30 the near shasi after the news. After the 6 p.m. news no. No ababiti OKFM hana beti me share live ewo Facebook na oni ye edi enkita ho. Ena yenua na no wusu ono so said ono so de ebaye eno no. Ena Amos Jackson Pizarro or Siakos Auntie Ako, I have learned a lot today from Medina Estate. Hello.
Hello.
Me patro friend will say.
Patro friend me kwajo.
Yo.
Me friend Medina.
Mate kwajo meet you.
The patro sawa kawa inspirational mami pa na ni ade ho. Nti mo ko sin de bia me so yin ni bi mo wa.
Okay.
AKOSUA, sister AKOSUA.
Yes.
The patro me be nka me ni bi ko mo bi of like akra.
And say they won't send me a program. Inti yeah send me direct message or messenger Facebook. Why?
Number we have to.
On say so Facebook and only Facebook.
Make you radio.
Any your program na for line why?
Yo
Aye, Mate, me da se pa. Yenua Fiolista Oh Frank or sister AKOSUA you made my night. Dina AKOSUA love sister AKOSUA please I think we need 2 days in the week for this program. The politics is too much for us. Ike Woos and Ponsa will say I'm relieved now and God bless you. Echampo Eric said the program is very good for we the youth. And Amos Jackson they will say Auntie AKOSUA I have learned a lot today from Medina Estate. Awoyo house. Be blessed mom. Memfa last caller na yemfa Jumedina mema profu yenna nase na yenko hello okay na yenua minko YouTube despite OK 101.7 YouTube na memfa briefly Memfa messages kakra emra. Omar Hassan Sinyamisha Philomena Boatin was you are doing a great job. Ena Kanka Yakubun so share life ewa Glasgow, United Kingdom. Ena Yenya Prince Ampo Force Professor, my professor. Vera Bando or see to the highest level. Mary Apple say one so the Nedians so by ewa hasi inti. Mema prof we die ye bre na so a ye bekwa ne sana. Ye befa kwenye so ni ada wase. Wa beboa ye nepa.
Me brother bi wo Philadelphia.
Okay.
US of A. It's a attack.
US of A.
Yes. Mr. Samuel Asare.
Okay.
O program yi just say ono ote ho pa. Ase me kan tell say otio I mean shout. And Mr. Samuel Asare. I mean shout. US of A. Philadelphia.
Okay. Prof, once I make chat to her, yeah, that was Siako.
I was as I make chat to no. Ne ma be me.
Okay.
They did kind of say. I also be a nyanti as say you can never find your purpose if you don't understand
the meaning of life.
So the meaning of life is a cradle on which your purpose rests. The tea be say obreya ubi and you be an ibu. And se ubu no biara de hwebe biara obetwa eswaba. Ti ase say the way you perceive, the way you look at life, and ti ase winya about it. One year one day won abom. Any purpose we create around you, whether you create around you hatred or love, dear obey be able to swaba. But what is most important is that sawoti obrasia. It protects your mental health. It protects your heart. Wow, Emma out me she ABRABO and odachi.
Amen.
Shebi.
Mate prof me dance nyamisha opa ene ye ne Professor Joseph Osafo du ene twetwe nkomo ewo ABRABO pa edwumedie so. Ene prof ama ye hu the meaning of life yate ase enti ye perception bia ye wo a ene ABRABO nkọ na kra na no ese edimi sisi yie na eboa ema ne ema nyina nso etumpon kama na Deborah Asamoah was controlling our perception, very powerful. And Augustine AJ Mensa share ye live on so ewa London was a nice program. Fellas to was in fact this program, if you are not wise you will not understand. We nyansafo na abeti ase and Maxolo Wuso say thanks for the program. May show live from New York. And ye nua or say to two piece was say nice program sister AKOSUA me show live from University of Education Winneba. Yada mo ase mo amutie ye mo share ye ewo Facebook live ewo okay 101.7 FM and a YouTube okay 101.7 and amonso radio no mutie ye no yada mo ase pa. Ya from AKOSUA ABOAGYE betimi ya from AKOSUA Nhyira. Me producer kase na ya executive producer ya Father Dixon Isaac Owusu Ediomi Ebone Chidom sanso ena obi ya ena social media platform nso frema na ehye bibia kama ene Professor Joseph Osafo du ena yeti ne nka no obetimi a follow me ewo me personal social media platforms me wo page ewo Facebook page no AKOSUA ABOAGYE obetimi a like page no videos bia me de betu obi a said the prof can you have to think beyond yourself entimi so kakra bia mesua no ABRABO ma desua tro konkromo adesua menya no any experience no me share said be ya wonso e bia mistakes bia maye no wonso wonya sa same mistake no enti se wo call me Facebook page AKOSUA ABOAGYE obetimi a like page no na watimi a follow sanso na Instagram nso AGOABOAGYE 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 eno ye me Instagram edin wo ho ena wo pe me YouTube nso a YouTube AKOSUA Nhyira wo call YouTube nso AKOSUA Nhyira ena wo benyame wo ho madam nyina se ye mo ABRABO papa nansi yie kan hunu se ABRABO choice driven onyame de obi apa ma no nenso se wode bibia beba temu mu enti wo kwa wo be gina ye bia wo sie de wo ye ne sumase se de Solomon kan Ecclesiastes chapter 12 no wose wode ne nyina beba temu mu ntimo ni na ho na menka se obi anhu efise nyame no wo hu no kra no e dangerous ese de nipa hu on said the prophet Nathan wo call David so no na David nim se wa ye sie nenso nim se nyame hu a wode ho atemu ebre no eti de nyankopon hu no mane hia ensi de nipa hu eno na medija wo de nyame hu no mano hia ensi die nipa hu woni aba AKOSUA ABOAGYE betimi afrema AKOSUA Nhyira madam nyina ase